Ain't no party like a TNC Watchalong party. Welcome back, everyone. Big game for Norwich City tonight. A trip to South London to take on Millwall. Chris has got his Lakens on the go. So have I. Welcome along to one and all. Great to see some familiar names in the comment section already. Big game in the Championship tonight. Chris, how are the nerves? Are they steady, or are the juices flowing?
Really
good. I think you're so much more in tune with that. Like, what would you call that? Underlying beat. You've been consistent with it for weeks now,
mate. In answer to your question, cut long story short, I have to be honest, a little bit nervous about this one tonight.
Oh, not like you.
I know, exactly, mate. And the reason for that is that Millwall did bully us a bit at Carrow Road. If you remember the 0-0 stalemate earlier on in the season, they kind of sussed us out. Dave Carolan, of course, former sports science at Norwich City, our great friend Dave Carolan, who's been on the podcast, is now in the backroom staff at Millwall. And I think he said to me tonight, their boys are going to be up for it. They're going to be wanting to make an impression. This is a chance for them to get kind of a landmark win, really, and get their season properly up and running. Of course, they did have some disappointing results. They put a string together of games where they've not lost, and so it's a big game for both teams. A lot of Norwich fans will be thinking that this is a banana skin, and the reality is, Jack, it absolutely could be, because if you lose this one tonight, you've then got Swansea away, which is shaping up to be already, one of the biggest games of the season. So, but I am really excited. I do love a midweek, mate. And actually, to be honest with you, I much prefer watching Norwich away from home than at home, because I don't know what it is. I think previous results, and I think we just play with more. We tend to play with more freedom, except from Barnsley away in the cup. But that doesn't count. Let's ignore that. And I'm excited because the team is a bit different this week, isn't it?
Yeah, as always, a big thank you to OneFootball. Now, we were a little bit nervy last week, not only with the football, but it was our last show with our initial OneFootball contract. But it was a deadline day deal. The door slammed shut, and OneFootball have renewed. So welcome to OneFootball. Link to download in the description. The perfect hub for your football companion, essentially. And here are the teams. And they're slightly different. We've got an unchanged backline. Yanulis keeps his place. Max Aarons, Grant Hanley, Ben Gibson and Tim Krul. The midfield is also unchanged. Roop keeps his place despite Kenny McLean being fit. He's on the bench tonight. Poeta comes in for the suspended Emi Buendia alongside Vrancic and Cantwell. So that's also unchanged with Pukki up front. So talking points there, Poeta and Roop in the squad. A quick run through Millwall's team. I'm not overly sure if this is the formation they'll be playing. I think Wallace and Thompson might be slightly more advanced, but nonetheless, a relatively defensive Millwall side. And I think, as we learned from the game at Carrow Road against Millwall, fairly solid defensively, not too many options going forward. So, I can't, again, like the Borough game, not expecting tons of goals tonight. But Chris, obviously the talking point, everyone was wondering who comes in for Emi Buendia. We know he's suspended for tonight and sadly Friday as well, unless there's some kind of appeal process, which I don't think there will be. Puemiswell Poeta is the man. Happy, sad, disappointed, or don't really care?
I absolutely care. Of course I do. Look, I think it's a big call from Daniel Farke to play him over an L. For me, it's absolutely an L at the moment, given the opportunities that PP's missed. I think the lad needs time, and I'm okay with that. And El Hernandez doesn't need time. He's chomping at the bit to get on the pitch today and do what we know that he can do. He needs game time. If he doesn't start, he's got to come on early. But look, this could be a masterstroke from Daniel Farke, of course, Jack. So, I'm absolutely backing him to do the job tonight. And it's important that we get behind all the lads.
Definitely. A big thank you to Harry. He says, evening, Jack and Chris. Come on, New Yellows. Love that positivity, Harry. And lovely. Very kind of you to throw a super chat in early doors this evening.
Thanks so much, Harry. And just want to say as well, right on cue, a massive thanks to all of you that are already getting in your TNC setups for the Watchalong Don't forget, people, all you've got to do is take a picture of your setup, bonus points for pets and Norwich City colours.
I also think the joy of the midweek evening game, dinners. I want to be seeing dinners.
Yeah.
Bonus points for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to see dinners. We want to see whatever you've got. We want to see it on camera alongside your TNC watch along. It's really important that you hashtag NCFC in that tweet, and I will go through them and retweet every single one. And kicking off the TNC setups tonight, and you would not believe it, Jack, we have hit the big time right now.
Have we?
Tim Atkins, who is a Scottish international hockey player.
Wow.
Has tweeted his TNC setup. Here he is, Tim Atkins, Scottish international hockey player, says, let's have it then. Good evening to you.
I know we had international superstars in the ranks of Norwich City fan base. I know we've got a couple of boxers, haven't we? We've got is it Anthony Agogo and
we got another one. Yeah, we've got Marlene Class. We've got all the selections. People getting your TNC setups tonight. I want to see as many as possible. Dinner, pet, colours. Those are the three. Dinner, pet, colours, and you will win the accolade for TNC setup of the watch along, which will be announced on Twitter later on. And also you can do the same on Instagram. I'll share them all as a thanks for your support.
Right, let's get some pre-match thoughts in from the comments, and just how are you feeling for this evening? As Chris mentioned, this does feel like a pivotal week for Norwich City. You've got Millwall away, and then you've got Swansea away, so a lot of travel involved this week. Tuesday to Friday, quite an intense time frame. Really fascinating week. I think if you win both of these games, it's basically one hand on the trophy. If you lose tonight and maybe draw Friday or something, you're suddenly getting a bit nervy. So fascinating week. Kerr 9618 says 2-1 win for the City. Minor heart attack for us. Come on, you yellows from Malta. Great to see the Maltese Canaries tuned in this evening. Tom, hello from Canada. 3 points today. Looks very snowy where you are, Tom. So good to see you. Toby, want to see a Poeta masterpiece. Chris, is a big evening for Poem as well, Poeta. I think he's been given more faith than I would have given him. Big game.
I really don't. Look, I want it to work. I hope it's a Daniel Farke masterstroke, but my instincts are telling me PP versus big, bulky, aggressive, kick the shit out of you Millwall players. I don't think that's a combination that I would start with. I think genuinely, and it's not just because I'm pals with Ola now, I just think his physicality would have been perfect for the beginning of the game, and then you can sub him off and bring on PP with the afterburners once the game has opened up. But look, I'm not a professional head coach. Daniel Farke certainly knows football better than me. He might know a weakness in Millwall's side that we certainly don't know.
I guess the thing with Poeta is he's managed to get himself in good positions and he's had shots on goal, but when he's pulled the trigger, it's just so erratic, isn't it?
Yeah, just that Barnsley game, mate. There was a couple of big misses, but to be fair, I'm still not over Mario Vrancic missing that chance in the last.
I've watched that back. It wasn't a sitter.
Oh, come off here! It was just outside the 6 yard. I'm not having it, Jack. Great to see so many of the TNC regulars in the house, and 435 of you in the house already. Don't forget. Do us a favour and get your mates in the chat tonight. All you've got to do is grab the link if you're watching on YouTube, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It really helps our channel grow. Massive good evening to the cheesy geezer who sent me a present in the post, Jack. And wow. I will be revealing the present that came in the post.
Is it a joke book?
At half time is when it will come, folks. So Cheesy Geezer has sent me a present. Guess what it is, and it will be revealed at half time.
I hate to think what it is, Chris.
And it will make you chuckle, that is for sure. Lots of people getting in their score predictions early doors, and we haven't shared ours yet, Jack. So let's now make this announcement. People, get your score predictions in, and I'll get as many up on the screen as possible. In the meantime, Jack, how do you think this game is going to go, and what is your final score prediction?
I really don't know. I'll be frank. The team worries me slightly, but often when I'm slightly worried, we perform, and when I'm content, we lose or draw. I don't think there's going to be many goals, but on the flip side, I've got that funny itch in the back of my brain telling me that there's going to be an absolute onslaught from Norwich tonight. I think they want to set a statement this evening. We saw Watford lose last night. I feel like they're kind of out of the title race now. It's between us, Swansea, and Brentford. And I feel like Park is telling his boys to go out there and just go for it.
Wow.
So it's either going to be a 0-0 or it's going to be 4-5-1. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't want to say this evening.
Okay, so Jack's going 0-0 or 5-1. Okay. Welcome to the TNT
professional 2-0 win.
And as I say, people keep getting in your score predictions, and I will make sure I get them up on screen. In the meantime, Jack, my score prediction is we are going to absolutely batter them tonight. Batter them.
You said you were nervous.
1-0.
Okay.
Right. Let's get your score predictions on screen.
Do you think we would have learnt lessons from Saturday's game?
Absolutely not. JOTBC says 2-0. I hope that's to Norwich. Wow, Sam Hardy's guessing that Cheesy Geezer's bought me some blue cheese.
Oh, that's going to reek if it is that.
Reese Brown on YouTube. Hello to you, sir. He says 3-1 Norwich. I'll certainly take that. Jacob, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that might be Jacob, but styled out. Says 2-1 again. I hope that's for Norwich and not Millwall. James Morgan, 3-0. Get the shots in, lads. Sambuca down the hatchet. Absolutely.
James, Lakens only. I'm on the encore tonight. World beer winner twice. 20% off. Link in the description. Genuinely great beer. Under £2 a bottle with a discount code. Get involved.
There's the sales pitch. Back to score predictions. Tom Wyatt. Jeez, wow. He's on the Lakers.
Yeah, he loves it.
7-1. I sincerely hope that's 7-1. To Norwich City and not Millwall. Of course, Jack, we had probably our worst away day ever at Millwall.
Stinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Wasn't it Daniel Farke's?
It was
his first game, or
it was the. All I can tell you is it was the Marcel Franca horror show.
Yeah, it was either his first game or very early on, and we had Marcel Franca. No, that's not the standout for me. Jimmy Husband. Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Mate, honestly,
he was awful.
Seriously, one of the worst. Like a proper, honestly, my granddad may as well played, and he sadly passed away now. Dubai Canary says 3-2. Jack Bailey says 3-0. Kalin from Bulgaria. Hello, my friend.
Has Kalin got his poster yet?
Cannon, yeah, of course he has. Cannon's got it. I blooming hope so, although Brexit's probably held it up. Charlie Summers, wow, he's in for a fun night. He says 0-0.
I can't take another 0-0.
Oh, not tonight. And it's not going to happen tonight. Oh, I've just seen Grant Hanley and Ben Gibson come out of the exit that they're coming out from at Millwall.
Have you seen our changing room this evening?
He stripped his top off with Ben Gibson right at the same time. They look so up for it tonight.
Have you seen our changing room?
No. What is it?
It's a classroom.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, it's like a sports hall almost. Obviously, they've had to change it because of COVID protocols, which I don't fully understand because then they just touch each other on the pitch, but. There we go.
Okay, fair enough. Just one more shout out for the TNC setups. Big up to Ryan, who's got his TNC setup in this evening. Don't forget, people, all you've got to do is @Talk Norwich City, #NCFC, get a picture in. We want colours, dinners, and what else, Jack?
Pets.
Colours, dinners, and pets. Get them tweeted, Instagrammed, and we'll share absolutely all of them as a thanks for your support. Millwall players are now warming up. The comment section is hottening up.
Yeah, it's lively.
5 people in the chat room. Let's get to 1,000 tonight, people. Do us a favour. Share it with your mates. Get them in on the banter. And let's get some more score predictions up before we kick off.
I really enjoy these midweek games. The midweek watch-alongs are always the most iconic.
Absolutely, 100%. It's going to be such a good watch along tonight, and I'm going to get on it on the Lakens, so that's worth it alone. And I tell you, you're going to want to see Cheesy's present that you sent me today. It is hilarious. Kieran Saunders, of course, of the infamous Nodge GC on Twitter, says 3-0 Rupp hat trick. Wow, Lucas Rupp, of course, Jack, your favourite player.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Kenny McLean's not in there. He's fit. He's on the bench. Yeah. I know he's had COVID symptoms, but he's good to go now. He just showed a really solid, month's worth of form, and I think we look slightly more punchy going forwards with Kenny in the side. Look, Roop's suitable, and he's one of the Championship's better midfielders, but I just think Kenny McLean's a cut above, and it's not necessarily a slant on Lucas Roop. I just really like the way Kenny McLean goes about his business. Anyway, we've suddenly approached kickoff time. This last 15 minutes has absolutely flown by. Lots of positivity / nervousness in the comments. Look at this. Jack Scott, I'm on the Lakers tonight as well, boys. Had the mixed box delivered, contact free, just in time for tonight's game. Jack Scott, you are living the dream. Be like Jack, be like me, be like Chris. Get your Lakers 20% off in the description. Prop up the economy of Great Yarmouth whilst enjoying a beer.
They're going to need some help, that's for sure. Right, let's go back into the comments section. Prime colours on YT.
I want that.
Pookie hat-trick. You know what? If Pookie scores a hat-trick tonight, the TNC shanty's coming out at full time. And it's it's being blared out as well, 100%.
Nice to see a minute applause for Captain Sir Tom, who sadly passed away today. Of course, done a lot for this country and raised a lot of money for the NHS. So brilliant to see the respect paid, and a very nice bloke. I'm sure he was. He'd done a lot for this country. So good to see respect paid. And I'm sure Captain Tom wanted a Pookie hat trick tonight. I think that's what he wants. Yeah,
fair blooming play. Big up Captain Tom, seriously, absolute legend, and we need more people in the world like Captain Tom. We really do. And here we go. Timu Pukki, the man on the centre.
Are we going to have a shot on target tonight, Chris?
Jack, if we don't have a shot on target tonight, I mean, I don't even know what. I don't know how I'll sleep tonight if we don't have a shot. Because that would then be, I think. Because the damning stat, of course, is that we've now gone 2 games without a shot on target. Jack, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Which is an absolute horror show. We
hit the post, didn't we? I had to hit the post from like 4 yards out, and I think that's the closest we've come. Anyway, 700 viewers already. Wow, we're flying. If the goal's flying as quick as the viewers, we'll have won this after 10 minutes. So let's hope so. Toby, oh my goodness, like Pookie, always delivering. Evening, lads. Hope you're both well. Rest in peace to Captain Tom Moore. Completely agree, Toby. He had a very good innings and a life well lived, old Tomboy. So, thanks very much for your super chat, Toby. Hope we find 3 points this evening.
Brilliant to see all of the chants kicking off in the comment section. Canary Yellow says, "Come on, you Yellow." Mr. Radio Floyd, wow, this is a prediction. I don't really care how it goes in, to be honest with you. I'm totally with you, mate. He says 1-0 Norwich, own goal. I'll certainly take.
Oh, Header down the right hand side, chance to get in behind the defence.
Mate,
I think that's a corner. I think it's a corner. Am I right in saying, Chris? Say if we were to. I think it is. Say if we were to win 1-0.
Yes.
And it was an own goal.
Yes.
That still wouldn't be a shot on target. Okay, corner ball. It's going to be, I think, I had to take it.
Go on.
That's horrendous.
Shocking. Get it over the first man. Oh my God.
Samuel saying this is PP's night. I promise. I really hope so, Samuel, because I'm losing my patience with him.
Samuel, have you seen that corner, mate? I mean, look, I hope it's his night. He needs a night, that's for sure. Maxi Aaron's now guiding the ball back in central to Skip. Plays it out wide to the Greek god himself. Ben Gibson, by the way. Oh, Jesus.
He's so good.
What a defender.
I think the joy, Chris, in the first 2 minutes of this game, PP got in behind the defence very easily then. Yeah, now, if that's the game plan, it could work. If we're relying on PP to convert one-on-one chances, let's all log off now. It's not happening.
Yeah,
Lewis, yes, there is commentary. I've seen a lot of people saying there's no commentary on the iFollow. You don't need that. Switch that off. Get the watch along on, Lewis. Come on, son.
Get rid of commentary. Turn up Chris and Jack Reed. That's all I've got to say.
The pitch, by the way. is awful.
Potato field. Norwich
It's
boring.
disgusting.
Norwich match isn't on my legal stream site. Well, just watch the TNT Watchalong.
Mario Vrancic, nice play here from Norwich City. Poeta will go out to the Greek god Janulis.
What is Dimitri's name actually? I actually gave him a nickname already, but I've forgotten what it was. So it obviously wasn't that good. Oh no, there you go. The Emperor of Norfolk. Yeah, okay. Brilliant. Just want to say one more time, massive big up to every single one of you for getting in your TNC setups. Tweet them, Instagram them. We'll share absolutely all of them as a thanks for your support.
I've genuinely seen ploughed fields looking more like a football pitch than this.
I mean, I must say, Dave, who is in the Millwall backroom staff, who of course has been on the TNC podcast because he was former sports science in Norwich City, he did say to me that
that's late. That's a booking. I'll have a booking there, ref.
Yeah, I will as well. By the way, go on, get your cards out. No, you won't because you're at Millwall.
No. Oh, I tell you what, Chris, I was really happy today until I saw a certain tweet.
How has he not been booked for that?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Go on, mate. Go ahead.
It certainly was a mood killer. I found out today that the referee for Friday night's game against Swansea is a certain Simon Hooper.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry to kill the mood. If you don't know who Simon Hooper is, he famously disallowed Cameron Drome's wonderful overhead kick for a high foot. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
By the way,
anyway, Norwich look good here. Millwall should be down to 10 men.
Lovely. Look, we've just seen a lovely bit of play from Pookie, who's got it all the way up to the Millwall byline, actually, and has managed to keep the ball in. The Emperor of Norfolk trying to muscle off his player now. Teemu Pukki does so well there, Jack, because he actually half falls over in the potato field that is the den, but manages to get himself up on 2 feet again, keeps the ball in play, feeds the Emperor of Norfolk, who unfortunately had a shot blocked.
What minute are you on, Chris? More for my sake than the viewers.
Oh, I'm on 5-2.
Okay, I'll take that.
What are you on?
Yeah, same.
Oh, happy.
Yeah. I mean, we peaked early, I think. Yeah, this is spot on from Mum. Don't start Chris on the condition of the pitch. Look, that was the reason we didn't beat Barnsley, but I'm out of excuses now. I really am.
He loves an excuse. He blames the lights. He blames the pitch. He blames the fans. Take responsibility. Take accountability all of the time. That's what you need to do.
Tell you what, my Lakens is tasting particularly nice tonight.
And it's going to taste even nicer once Ben Gibson has absolutely smashed one into the top right-hand corner from a corner kick, mate.
Yeah. Gibson and Hanley, two of our most iconic centre-back pairings of recent times.
I was going to say, or just of all time.
Yeah.
Mate, to be fair, I've said it, and I'll say it again. I think they've definitely got the latent potential to be as solid as Malky Mackay and Craig Fleming. And
wow.
That for me, and I'm sure people will agree. Some people will disagree. I'm sure people will agree in the comments as well. Just got shot away. Tim Krul has comfortably saved it though. No, look, Jack. I think Grant Hanley is. And by the way, I love Ben Gibson, but Grant Hanley has not had enough praise this season already, mate. Like what he's done is just him. I don't know what it is, but those two just connect so well.
Yeah.
Same wavelength. They're both brick shithouses, which we've needed for such a long time. And yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see how they flourish.
Go on, PP. Oh, that's a terrible cross.
It's a terrible cross from PP. It has to be said.
Hanley was exceptional against Middlesbrough. If it wasn't for him, we lose that. And he rightfully got into the EFL Team of the Week, which is Championship League 1 and League 2, which proved how good that performance was. He was absolutely brilliant.
Timestamp for people that want it. 7 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock, just gone. Todd Cantwell has almost just got onto the end of a loose ball, hunting it down, full of energy as always. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Todd Cantwell early doors. Millwall now in possession and bringing the ball forwards. Jack, how are you feeling so far?
Okay. I think it's pleasing that Poeta's got a couple of early chances in behind the defence. That's good.
Yeah.
Pookie looks a bit more lively this evening. And Millwall are trying to play football, which is also pleasing. I think we sometimes struggle, certainly in away games, when teams just sit really deep, and especially without Buendia, we're gonna lack a certain element of creativity tonight. So I think we're relying on pace, and that will come through Poeta. So we shall see. Hello, Rafa.
Let's talk about that away game at the Den, Jack.
Let's not.
Horror show. No. I'll tell you why. Do you remember, right, when we left at the end and we were already really genuinely seriously depressed? Oh, hang on.
Norwich coming forward there. Go on, Poeta. Feed him. Feed him.
Space. Get a shot on. It's terrible. Mate, there's so much space for him there.
The problem is, at this point, he's trying too hard, Poeta.
Mate, right, hang on a minute. Let's watch this back. PP, they're at least 10 yards off him, and he blazes it over.
I think my flat's about
Look at Pookie
10 miles.
Pookie's
my flat's about 10 miles from Millwall's ground, and that will land in my balcony soon, I think.
Jack, I was just going to say, whilst we're getting over...
I'll tell you what, we're nearly at 1,000 viewers already.
Whilst we're getting over that chance, do you remember when we left Millwall last time? We were already depressed, and I remember that you could barely pick up the camera to do the matchday experience. You were that angry with Marcel Franker. And do you remember there was that burnt-out car right next to Millwall Stadium? Like it had just basically been blown up. Yeah. Welcome to the Den, ladies and gents.
If anyone's ever watched Luther, the BBC crime drama of 5 years ago, it reminded me of a scene from that, where like I was just expecting Idris Elba to pop out of the away end to solve a crime.
Millwall have just won a corner kick. 9 minutes 39 seconds on the clock. Millwall have just won a corner kick.
Millwall look bright, actually.
And we've been just narrowly, PP has a big chance for me to put the ball on target early doors, and he doesn't do it. So, look, fingers crossed PP can get his shooting boots on before long.
I'm always worried when we go up against a team who attacks a corner where they like bunch in a pack of 5 and then split. That worries me. Millwall are doing it now. 10 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock. Millwall corner, taking it from the right-hand side. Very tall team. Watch out for Jake Cooper. He's about 7'7", and he'll get his head to it. It's eventually cleared, is it? No. There we go. Slab heads there, as always.
Slab heads there. Don't forget, if you put a score in and it's not happened, you get blocked from the comment section. So if you want to play tonight, then don't spam the chat with fake scores.
Marky's Adventures. Chris, I told you I'd send you a super chat.
Right, Marky's Adventures. Right. So this man is a massive Millwall fan. Millwall fan, and he has been religiously watching Talk Norwich City for absolutely years. So big up Marky's Adventures. He's been working out how to do a super chat on YouTube for probably about 5 months. Big up Marky. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Hugely appreciate it.
Well, now he's learned he can put them 5 months worth of super chats in one. Thanks as always, people. The super chat option is available if you have a spare few pennies. It's the little $sign at the comment section at the bottom, and it's really easy to do. Thanks very much. Norwich knocking about like a vintage Brazil here. Mario Vrancic striding forward like Bambi.
Go on, the Bosnian.
Go on, Mario. Go on, then.
He's done well there. He's done well there. Feed him. I tell you what, Jack, the Bosnian Beckham there has collected the ball and he's brought it forward so fast, much quicker than he normally does, actually. He's got his head up. He's managed to keep the Millwall player off his right shoulder. He's fed the ball, and it's just been stopped by the Millwall defence. But Norwich City have it back. 11 minutes, 49 seconds on the clock. Norwich City starting to turn the tap, starting to play football on the potato field. That is the Den. Still, for me, 1-0 Norwich is my final score.
Lots of people saying that iFollow's not working. Don't stress, people. You've got the Watchalong. Like, what more do you want? You don't want any more. Todd Cantwell on the ball. He'll pick his head up and find Oliver Skipp, who looks remarkably like our kit man, John Boy. Everyone's getting their Jack Reeve piss break predictions in. Last show, I didn't go to the toilet. I can guarantee you I will be going at some point today. I can already feel my bladder expanding as Mario Vrancic works down the left-hand side. He'll play in Timu Pukki. Timu Pukki, it's saved.
Go on. Put it back. Oh.
Offside.
Damn it. Frustrating so far. Norwich have had the better of the chances. Timu
Good
Pukki
one-on-one for Timu.
Gone through. Very unlucky. Norwich City turning the tap on, turning the screw, turning the heat up. And to tell you what, Jack, I'm actually feeling more confident now. I'm feeling much more confident. I was worried with this team selection, but I tell you what, they're carving through Millwall's back line like a knife.
1,000 viewers. That's surely a record in terms. We're only 13 minutes in. Great work, everyone. Keep on sharing. We're 1,000 strong this evening.
Thank you very much, people. Welcome to the TNC Watch Along. If you've not been here before, this is the biggest and the best Norwich City online digital match day experience. This is where the banter is. This is where the heartbreak is. This is where the celebrations are, and the frustration as well, which I'm sure you will see in just a short moment. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Give us a share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you're watching tonight. Hugely appreciate all of your support. Norwich City.
Oh, Oliver Skip, that's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's just got stuck in the mud there, hasn't it?
It has. The ball has literally just got stuck in the potato field. So PP couldn't run through on goal. The Bosnian Beckham asking for the ball from Max Aarons on the right-hand side. He's not giving it to him, and it's been played back to Ben the Rock Gibson. 14 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. So many of you in the comment section tonight. Great to see you. Christian Hubbard, Jack.
Yeah, he's sneakily watching while at work. Christian, be careful. I hope you're not like a fireman or something. But even if you are, you know, we can put out fires. Anyway, thank you so much for your £10 super chat. Botswana. Wow, if he's getting Millwall. Chance cleared. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Christian. 2-0 to the Norfolk boys. Yeah, hope so. Great to see you as always, Christian. If Botswana Canaries is getting 24 bottles of Yarmouth's finest beer shipped out to there, that's going to be costly. But maybe not. Maybe he's got a Yarmouth HQ. You never know. You never know. With a chance there. This has been end to end actually so far.
Yeah, it has, to be fair. It has. You're very right, Jack. I'll tell you what, we're looking at that away end there now as Millwall take a corner kick. It brings back such good memories of the game which we actually won at Millwall in that horrible lime green kit. Christoph Zimmermann. Yeah. It's over the bar. Millwall have just got a shot away, but it's been Johnny Wilkinson over the bar. Yeah, Jack, I was just saying, if you remember that game, I think it might have been 3-0. It was Marco Stiepermann, definitely Christoph. Yeah, I think it's Pukki as well. And Christoph Zimmermann gave it the hands up to the sky cellar, and that away end was the first time that Millwall allowed a team to have both the lower tier and the top tier for I think a few seasons. So that just shows how well respected and liked Norwich City fans are.
Definitely. Another super chat. Come on, Yellows, let's beat hard Brexit FC. Well, I'm not sure on the political persuasions of Millwall, but there we go. Thank you for the super chat. Nonetheless, my friend, brilliant. Adam, I brought a mixed box and a keg of Jack Valentine, only £6.50 delivery to the West Country. Look, Lakens can't be beaten on price. The Jack Valentine keg is unbelievable. If anyone doesn't know, they've released a limited edition ale, and it's a live ale, so it has to be drunk relatively quickly. But there is 10 pints. Okay. Look at that. 10 pints of the good stuff in there. 20% off. That's unbelievable.
Mate, get it down by the end of this watch along. 100%.
No, I can't drink it all in at one night, but if we beat Swansea Friday night, we'll see.
Right, anyway, back to the game. It's still 0-0. Not much has happened whilst Jack was going on about his latest Lakens keg. Don't forget, you can get 20% off if you want to go into the description. 20% off Lakens. You know the drill. The former Ipswich goalkeeper in goal for Millwall, of course. Not going to try and pronounce his name. The Polish Bilakowski. There you go. Yeah, and by the way, it's just gone out for a goal kick to Norwich City. It looks, dare I say, Jack, although Millwall have had a couple of sniffs, it looks relatively controlled at the moment from Norwich City. A couple of chances, as you say. PP did break behind their back line, also had a shot, yes, albeit blazed over, but loads of space between that midfield and back line for Millwall. And, yeah, you have to say at the moment, Jack, I mean, this is crying out for an L. And Kenny McLean, I do genuinely believe both of those lads on the pitch would have made a massive difference already. Dimitri Giannoulis, the Emperor of Norfolk, has just wardened off a huge shove in the back from the Millwall striker there, Zahor.
I like Kenneth Zahor. He used to play for Cardiff, didn't he? He scored against us. Did he score against us in the Premier League? I think he might have done.
Sorry. Hang on, you like him, but he scored against us. What are you on about?
No, I think he's a good player. Well, he was a good player. He might not be anymore, but. What was that about? Someone commented something and I liked it, and I was going to read it out, but I can't remember what it was.
Just want to say
this was it. Hanley's one of the most underrated players ever. Completely agree, Samuel. Completely agree.
Don't forget he's a Premier League player with Newcastle.
Timestamp. This is a good point. 18 minutes 45 seconds on the clock in this one between Millwall and Norwich. Still 0-0. The early kickoff in the Championship this evening. Yeah. I'm sure. Oh, also, we are very much on for a record amount of viewers this evening. So share it about. Get 2 devices loaded up. You know, we accept that. And get involved. There's no better place to be on this rather gloomy Tuesday evening.
Absolutely. And seriously, everything you do, like when you share the link on Twitter, etc., it really, really helps us get more people in, which really helps our channel that we work so hard on. We've got a couple of really, really exciting podcasts coming up as well, and a couple of really good videos. So massive thank you to everyone for all of your support. The Bosnian Beckham there feeding.
Oh, that's late.
Norfolk. I tell you what, and he's not happy about it. He's telling him to get up. I think he's just about got the ball. The Millwall players already flying in on the potato field and putting in challenges from all sorts of angles. Jack.
Imagine going from like the beautiful coasts of Greece to Millwall. Like that's a serious that's an awakening for Dimitri.
Dreadful. Oh, that stinks. It really does. Imagine that contrast is absolutely.
I just saw him there, just caked in South London mud. And I'm not far from Millwall, so I'm not going to slag it off. But the pitch looks dreadful. It's raining. It's cold.
Yeah.
Stephen, thank you so much. I highly respect your shirt, and it needs more respect. Yeah, this is a classic. This one, absolute classic. I think it was
nice.
2016 or something.
It is nice, to be fair. It is nice. By the way, massive congratulations to Ipswich Town and Paul Shambert. He managed to get a huge result, a huge, massive point away to Crewe, Alexandra. So, yeah, massive congratulations to Ipswich and massive well done.
Did you see the news yesterday, Chris?
No. What news?
They've brought in another agent to keep their downfall going.
Ah, yes, I did see that news. Explain it to me.
Well, I can't remember his name. It's the long-haired chap who will sign from Rochdale. Someone will know the name. Comment. Anyway, he's a Norwich fan, and Ipswich have signed him. Now, I think he's going in there under the guidance of Paul Lambert to destroy the club further. It was a great point against Crewe. That keeps Paul Lambert in a job for a few more years. Look, he's doing a great job. He's taken a relegation fodder to mid-table. That's a good job. I think another contract is deserved as Lucas Roop goes down the left-hand side and is tackled. Someone tell me, that's it, Luke Matheson.
Goodness gracious me. Breaking news. Simon Harvey Dane, of course, Norfolk's best farmer, has just sent me a DM on Twitter saying, I will be watching from the lambing shed, Chris. Simon.
Wow.
That is absolutely iconic. It really is.
The lambing shed. Is Susanna in Waitrose tonight? She might be able to pick up some of Simon's produce.
Unbelievable from Simon Harvey Dane, of course, Norfolk's best farmer. Great to see 1,093 of you in the house. This must be a record. This is the place to be. Do us a favour, get your mates involved in the chat tonight and watch Norwich City get 3 massive points away to Millwall. It's still 0-0, 22 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. The Emperor of Norfolk has just played it. A nice tiny wee pass into Ollie Skip.
Oh, go on, man.
Oh, goodness. Oh, the Bosnian Beckham has almost got a touch on that to feed PP, but Millwall have just nullified the pressure there. and the score is still 0-0. So many people in the chat tonight, Jack. Struggling.
Yeah, Susanna, Waitrose is Wednesday. Sorry, I should have known that. I think Simon is proof that men can multitask. You know, he's keeping the lambing industry going whilst watching TNC.
Oh, that is iconic. I'll tell you what, Simon, no one beats that. That is TNC setup of this watch along. That is absolutely, utterly iconic from you. What a legend. What an absolute legend. Class.
Chris, can you remember when there's going to be a slight name drop here, so apologies. As Norwich come forward through Puebla to Hector, have a shot.
It's on target. There's a shot on target.
Take a small win. No, I was going to say I absolutely love Country File and like the One Show and stuff. The Lambs have reminded me, and when we were at Jake Humphrey's 40th, Matt Baker was there, and I genuinely I lost my head seeing him. Genuine fanboy moment. So big up to the country bumpkins out there. Great little shot from Poeta, saved by Bilikovsky, but that is a shot on target. That's the first of the game because Pookie's earlier on was offside. Kenneth Sahor progressing for Millwall. He'll look up. He'll find the pass. Millwall dangerous. Wallace, good save, Tim Krul.
Oh, it's a massive save from Timmy Krul there. Absolutely massive save. I'm sorry, I'm actually struggling to get over that. Simon's Lambs.
Millwall piling pressure on another chance.
Well played. Norwich City now passing it out slowly but surely. PP with his man bun down the wing. No, decides to go backwards.
Wrong way, PP. Okay.
Oh, Luke, bloody ball. Well done. Back to Tim Krul. Jack,
get on close. That was awful.
Jack, absolutely huge save from Tim Krul there. It should probably be 1-0 Millwall by now. To be honest with you, that's now 3 shots on target for them, and that's massive save from Tim Krul. That's exactly why he is the best goalkeeper in the league. He can win us football matches alone. Yeah,
Norwich coming forwards though, end to end this game. I wasn't expecting this to be the case. I think Millwall fancy themselves in this. They've certainly created the better chances so far. This is going to be a tough one for Norwich this evening. Get through this and we'll look back very grateful indeed. 1,100 of you in this evening. I think our record is 1,400. So
go on.
Get the Lambs involved, Simon. Give them an iPhone.
Oh dear, what a night. Watching Norwich City midweek against Millwall on a potato field. Happy days. Absolutely love it. 25 minutes, 26 seconds on the clock. Norwich City 0, Millwall 0. Grant Hanley prowling about the back at the moment with Ben Gibson giving him his marching orders. And by the way, the Millwall player has gone down there like a sack of spuds, speaking of potatoes. And for some reason, the referee's given it. Lewis Jolly.
Lewis, great to see you. Can we get a shout out to TNC's #1 fan, Jessica Watts? She finished her medical finals yesterday and is extremely hungover on the sofa. Lewis, thank you so much for the super chat. Jessica, welcome along to the stream. I hope this is somewhat of a cure for your hangover. What better time to say, keep on drinking with the Lakens. Get involved, 20% off in the description. Lewis, Jessica, great to see you. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoy the evening.
Jessica, big up, massive thank you for that super chat as well. Thank you so. But actually, just thanks.
Sorry. This has just dawned upon me. It was deadline day yesterday, and Lewis has said that Jessica's finished her medical. Does that mean she's signing for someone?
Could be.
She's past her. You know, she's becoming an important member of the country, becoming a doctor or a paramedic or something. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? James Dunthorne. Millwall and Norwich is like chalk and cheese. Speaking of cheese, the cheesy geezer has sent me something in the post, and I look forward to revealing that at half-time for you, so make sure you've stayed tuned for that. It is utterly hilarious. Good evening to you, Robson Summers. He says, hope you're safe and well. Hope you're safe and well, Robson. Hope everyone is safe and well.
Yeah.
Tough times at the moment. Keep on opening up and talking to each other, people. And don't forget, both Jack and I, our DMs are always open if you are struggling. Here we go. Chaz Tats is in the house. We absolutely love Chaz Tats.
We love Chaz Tats.
This is my favourite 2-hour advert on the internet.
Sorry,
what do you mean?
Look, Chaz, when the pubs are open, I know you're a big fan of the Oh God, I forgot. What's the Weatherspoons in Yarmouth called? This is awful.
I don't know. Why?
Troll cart. Sorry, I had a moment of lapse there. I'll get you a pint in the troll cart. They're only about 150 in there. So
I'll tell you what, though. Don't forget that we are going to have the big TNC piss up.
That's going to be so good.
We're back to normal, and fans are allowed back in the ground, full capacity. We're going to hire out a pub. We will pay for that pub, and all of you are invited, and we are going to get absolutely on it. And then walk to the ground in unison, singing Yarmy.
And then also go back to the pub after the game, just for one for the road.
Absolutely. Dad, Pete Reeve on YouTube says, shout out to Chris Elliott, one of the nicest guys. Had a funky day today until I Cafe Nero'd him. Come on, you yellows. I'm not sure what Cafe Nero'd means, but must say, I agree. Massive big up to Chris Elliott, who's raised so much money for charity over the years and is a massive Norwich fan and an absolute top man. So huge shout out to Chris Elliott. Welcome along to the TNC Watchalong. 1,158 of you in the house. 28 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. Millwall 0, Norwich City 0. So far, it's end-to-end stuff. It's fast. It's a wee bit sloppy. Todd Cantwell has just won a foul. They've kicked him there. Is that their game plan tonight, Jack? We saw Middlesbrough target Emi Buendia. By the way, did you see, speaking of that, Neil Warnock's post-match press conference where he spoke about how they targeted him, knowing that he was going to do that? So interesting to hear that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Norwich coming forwards. This is a good opportunity. Timu Pukki, shoot.
Go on. Timu! Oh, mate, that's a big chance there. And he's not just had one, he's had two, and he's also had a nibble at a 3 there. Timu Pukki's just broken through on goal. It's a lovely pass from Lucas Rupp, it has to be said. Pukki outside of his right, tries to bend one in, and to be fair, it's good defending from Millwall. Norwich City now finding their flow again after a couple of promising attacks from Millwall. Still 0-0. We've got a corner now, haven't we, Jack?
Yeah, we have. It was a trifecta of shots from Pukki, all blocked, whipped in. That's a lovely looking corner. Too deep for everyone. I thought Hanley's head might get there. It didn't. Better from Norwich, though. It was a 3-on-2 there. Pukki played through. Good defending in the end by Millwall. And now they come forwards. This is like a basketball game. Fascinating encounter so far. Millwall, Wallace, who's looking at the main threat. I've paid we've all paid a tenner to watch this tonight, and I follow. I think I've probably got about £3 worth of value so far. So we're looking in a good state. By the end of the game, once we've got that winning goal, I think £10 is probably a fair price to pay. Paul's obviously got one football he's keeping up to date. Wolves 0, Arsenal 1. Not that we care, but it's good to know what's going on elsewhere. Of course, we'll be competing with Arsenal for Europa League places next year. So it's always good to know what our immediate competition's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, very good to know. If you've not already booked the time off for the European tour, get in your diary 2 years' time, Kazakhstan away. It's a corner kick from Millwall, and it's cleared. It's fallen out to Millwall player on the edge of the box again. Todd Cantwell's working so hard to get the ball back. Brilliant stuff from Todd Cantwell so far this game. Ollie Skip now trying to get on the end of it. Millwall have got us penned in our own box at the moment. It's a big cross to the back stick, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah, Millwall look good though. They I wasn't expecting this. I do think we said last game, and I think in the Barnsley game as well, like games in the Championship and probably in most leagues are won or lost in the midfield. I'm not seeing enough from our midfield. I like Ollie Skip. I like Lucas Rupp. I don't think they're the right combo, though. And when you've got a player that the caliber of Kenny McLean, a Euro match penalty winning international player, you play him. It's as simple as that. This is nice.
Brilliant stuff.
Lucas brings the ball forwards.
That's brilliant from Lucas Rupp there, Jack. He's taken 2 players out of the game. He's now found himself on the edge of the box. It's back to him again. Oh no, Millwall have tackled. Brilliant stuff there from Lucas Rupp. Absolutely fantastic.
Max Aaron, do something nice with it, Maxie. Hit it. I would.
Hit it. Oh! Just wide of the right post. It's coming, I agree. Fraser Mowat, good evening to you. Lovely mask. He says, hi, Chris and Jack. I'm watching the game on my Canary City. I'm going to say 2-0 Norwich win, ×2 Pukki. Come on, you yellow. City till I die. DG and YA. What does DG and YA mean? Not sure. I've probably sworn. OTBC. Yeah,
there's a lot of, there was a lot going on in that. What does a Canary Settee look like, Fraser? I'm intrigued.
special is what it will look like. I mean, get it in as your TNC setup. Take a picture of that whilst you're watching the Watchalong, mate, and we'll retweet it.
Is it literally a yellow and green sofa? If so, that's incredible. Or is it like a normal sofa with a canary kind of sewn into it? I don't know. I mean,
someone's just asked for a time check. Brian Quill on YouTube. That is exactly 33 minutes. So there you go. Lots of calls already for Onel Hernandez, aka Argos. Jensen Martin says Argos. Adam says Argos delivery. Lots of people want Onel Hernandez, of course. It was his birthday this week. And by the way, what a guy. What a top man Onel is. Happy to help Big C, of course, our charity partner of the season, donating so many pairs of boots. And what a player he is. And I can tell you for free right now, he is so hungry to play for this football club. He is so hungry to make an impression and get on the pitch and do the job this season. He wants to get us back to the Premier League. His blood is turning yellow and green, and it's lovely to see. Teemu Pukki almost put off the former Ipswich Town goalkeeper in between the sticks for Millwall tonight. Of course, by the way, Jack, they're sponsored by Husky Chocolate. What's your thoughts on that sponsorship?
Well, I'd literally never heard of Husky Chocolate before they sponsored Millwall. So in terms of converting people, brand awareness worked on me.
Do you reckon it's actually a drug that you can buy in Millwall?
Maybe it might be. Yeah.
It's not actually chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally honestly never heard of it. I've never seen it in a shop. It's like Carabao. Like, who buys Carabao energy drink?
Oh yeah, off to the shop to get myself a Carabao. Like,
no one's doing that. No one's doing that.
But you know, people do funny things for the money, don't they, Jack?
Mate, don't dare compare. Like, it's a genuine quality drink.
Oh, here he is. Michael Hoffer, of course, of the finest legal entity in the US of A, Hoffer and Webb. They need some lawyers. They need lots of legal at the moment. If you're in America and you need any legal help, make sure you hit up this man, Michael Hoffer, the Hoffmeister, the Hoff legend himself. Husky Chocolate is no Hoffer and Webb. Michael Hoffer watching from the US of A. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to all of our, well, good morning. I don't know what the time is in America at the moment, but thanks so much for watching the TNC Watchalong. Millwall breaking forwards now. 35 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. Norwich City getting them back.
Yeah, it's open, Chris. I think both teams will be fancying their chances. Millwall have had 3 shots on target to our 1.
It's here for the taking.
Oh, yeah, massive. Yeah.
I was nervous about tonight. I thought the Millwall were going to bully us, and I thought Millwall would be really hard to break down. But actually, it's not the case. It really isn't the case. I've not seen much physicality from Millwall at all. And yes, I might be talking early doors, but so far, I've not seen the Millwall that we saw at Carrow Road. I've not seen that. This does look like a team, Jack, that is here for the taking. It looks like a team that's been short of confidence. It looks like a team that's lost a few games and then has scraped through a few draws. I'm pretty sure they've had some of the almost like the highest draw tally in the league or something like that. I think they've had.
I think that's a little. I think Millwall almost look like. I think they look confident. They're open, but at the same time, they're creating chances. They look more likely to win this than they did the game at Carrow Road. Max Aaron's burst forward. He does this so well. We need to see Max Aaron's doing this. He'll go back to Todd Campbell, whip a pass in. Oh, it's unlucky. Is
it going out for a corner? It's out for a corner. It's out for a corner. Brilliant. Norwich City corner. Oakley Rivers has just said that the cheese joke is in.
Oh.
We missed that. Where's the cheese joke?
Here we go.
You got it, Jack?
No, you get it.
What are cheese puffs made of? Says the Cheesy Geezer. At Cheesy Geezer on Twitter, by the way.
Cheesy looks so far gone in that picture.
I'll tell you, he is. I know when he's far gone, I tell you, and he definitely is. So what
corner, hang on. Poeta to whip it in. No.
Where's his punchline? I'm struggling to find his punchline here. Has he typed in yet?
I've got it.
What are cheese puffs made of?
What's it matter? Terrible.
Oh dear. Cheesy. And that's your cheesy joke of the Watchalong, ladies and gents. By the way,
we might get one in the second half.
Seriously, on a serious note, give that man a follow on Twitter. Runs the finest cheese establishment in Norfolk. At Cheesy Geezer, at Cheese Truckle. Make sure you're following it. Oh, wow. Hello.
Chris, you pronounce that name. Perfect. I think that's spot on. Good evening to all of our Greek viewers. Good afternoon from Thessaloniki. That sounds picturesque. Like, it doesn't sound like Skegness. It sounds like somewhere beautiful. No offense if you live in Skegness, a beautiful coastal town. But that sounds nice, and I'm sure you're a fan of Dimitris Giannoulis. So welcome along to the TNC Watchalong.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Chaz Tats has said, Cheesy Geezer, you got a discount code for TNC members. Wow. Cheesy's getting the business out of this now.
Yeah, Cheesy's going to have to start paying soon.
Yeah, on a serious note, cough up, John.
Anyway, Norwich breaking forwards. I'll give the discount code out for free if we score here. Mario Rancic.
Beckham, 2 out of the game there. 3 out of the game there. Get a ball in, Bosnian. Oh, it's terrible. We're so terrible. Yeah, we are. It's so
I think someone spotted the lesser-known Kings Lynn Tyler. Where is he?
No, not again. I can't handle it. I literally can't. I can't do it again.
No, I can't see. Kings Lynn Tyre bloke, if you're here, raise your hand.
Oh, don't do this to me again. For those of you that didn't join us in the last watch along, Kings Lynn Tyre bloke came along and lightened up our pretty dismal afternoon. We were probably going insane because we just watched a terrible 0-0 cup game against Barnsley.
Anyway, we've got the PAOK fans in here this evening. So I'm sure to tune in to Dimitris Giannoulis.
Big up PAOK, by the way. Big up PAOK, by the way. Absolutely awesome club, top club, and incredible fans as well. And thank you so much for lending us Dimitris Giannoulis. We look forward to confirming the deal in the Premier League. Here we go then, Jack. Oh, speaking of Giannoulis, he's played a brilliant pass into midfield there. It's an injection of pace, and here we go. Todd Cantwell with his flowing locks, bounding forwards now with the ball. Oh, it's a dreamy ball out wide to Maxi Aarons. Dynamite ball. Go on, Maxi, skin him, Maxi. It skimmed across 2 or 3 players in the box. It's gone all the way out to the Emperor of Rome. Plays a ball to Todd Cantwell. He's in the box. He's found himself in the box to Millwall. He's tried to find the ball, and he's unfortunately not found it. Norwich City 0, Millwall 0.
It was well though. That's a lovely little ball. Oh, Grant Hanley's there as always.
Do you know what? I'm actually getting bored of Grant Hanley wins the ball with his head so many times. I'm actually getting bored of it now. He is just incredible.
I think that it certainly keeps the heart rate down. When you make mistakes, it makes you feel alive, doesn't it?
Here we go. Comment of the night so far. Tyler UK 101 says Norwich over Yarmouth.
Look, Tyler, Yarmouth boasts the oldest freestanding football stand in the world. Does Norwich know? That's all I need to say. And I don't want any slander for Yarmouth tonight. We are literally promoting a Yarmouth produce. So big up. Loads of PAOK fans in here this evening, which is absolutely brilliant.
Big club. Big up PAOK fans. Love you loads.
Luke, need a goal before half time to settle the nerves. Yeah, agree, Luke. Agree. I'm also, I tell you what, this worked last game. I need to go to the toilet. So I'm going to the toilet and I bet you'll score. 41 minutes is the winning time this evening.
Here we go then, people. Jackson is piss break. Norwich City 0, Millwall 0, 41 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. I will go to the comment section in just a short moment. Just watching there, Lucas Rupp's working incredibly hard tonight in midfield. Brilliant game in the last fixture, to be fair as well. Looked very good, very good. Norwich City playing the ball out the back now. Grant Hanley getting his head up, goes back again to Lucas Rupp now. Chaz Tat says, Chris, have you ever ventured to Yarmouth? Yes. Grosvenor Casino has seen me a couple of times, but don't gamble if you're underage, of course. Norwich City have just had an offside decision given against them. Millwall now have a free kick in their own half, deep in their own half. 42 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Declan Cracknell, good evening to you. He says, evening, come on you yellows. Thanks so much for joining us, Declan. Massive thanks to all of the people that are joining us for the first time this evening. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong, where Jack can't handle his bladder, so he's off to the toilet yet again. So there you go. Here he is.
Back. We haven't scored. Okay.
Gary Rowett, his hands in his
pocket. Down a little refill as well. So.
I'll accept it then. I will accept it then. I will accept it. If you've gone to the toilet but you've gone and got a refill of Laken's, 20% off the YouTube description. I will. I'll let you off. Oh wow, Pete Reeve.
Todd Cantwell. That's classy. Chris missed it. I didn't. That was brilliant. Oliver Skip bursting forwards like an animal just released out of a cage.
Go on, get a good ball in, Maxi. Go on, plenty of space, and it's not a good ball.
We're creating chances. That's the pleasing thing.
Right. Jack, Dad's giving you some banter here. He says, ring Anglian Water and warn Jack is on his way. Well, look, it has been known for Jack to drop the kids off at the pool midway through a watch-along, as a lot of you regulars will know. So there you go. Norwich City are still drawing 0-0. Todd Cantwell, brilliant piece of skill there to take it past the player.
I tell you what, Chris, Max fancies himself tonight, and I like that. You can tell when he's confident, and we do well when Max is taking on their left back, and that's happening tonight. Oliver Skip, down the right. Grant Hanley's literally everywhere. I honestly sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and think I see Grant Hanley headering something. Just happens regularly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does indeed. It does indeed.
We look confident now. I like this from Norwich.
Yeah, and by the way, that confidence is literally bursting out of Todd Cantwell, and he's bursting forwards now, and he's giving it away. Damn it. Unlucky. Oh, that's it, isn't it, Jack? It's just, all of the midfielders they're doing all the hard work.
Go on, Timu.
Oh, go on. It's found its way to Timu Pukki. He's made his way into the Millwall box. Get it across. Come on, Timu. You're better than that. You're better than that. Bloody hell. Really frustrating.
Tracy says, Jack, you see them footballs in your room? I do. They're Gasway footballs. If Norwich win, will you do 10 keepy-ups? I mean, I'll try. Pukki. Go on. Pukki 1-on-1. Oh, hit it. Pukki.
What are you doing?
Shot on target.
Oh, mate, come off it.
Small wins.
I tell you what there, mate. Ollie Skip has beaten his man, and he's played a ball straight through the centre of all of midfield, all of Millwall's midfield and defence. Millwall's defence, to be fair, they get there. It's actually a very, very good tackle from the Millwall defender. Pukki tries a shot once and twice, and can only goalkeeper on the floor. Absolutely. Don't forget, if you put in a fake score prediction, a fake goal, you will get blocked from the comment section. So don't do that. It's not really fun for us.
100 of you in here.
Wow.
That's a lot. Welcome everyone. You're joining us for Millwall versus Norwich. 0-0 on the clock at the moment. And that is half time. That flew by. I thought we were like 20 minutes in.
There you go.
Oh.
Are you satisfied with that half, Jack, of football? It is better from Norwich, isn't it? We are playing better football. We do look more confident, but it's still that final touch, that final ball, the shots. But Norwich City don't look short of ideas tonight, despite the fact that Emi Buendia isn't playing, which, to be fair, is a good sign. And I'm really, really, really excited about the fact that we've got Anel Hernandez to come off the bench tonight as well, to cause Millwall all sorts of problems. I don't know about you, Jack, but I'm so super confident. This game is here for the taking. Millwall aren't as structured as they were at Carrow Road. They're not fighting like they were at Carrow Road. To be honest with you, I think that the Norwich players will be very disappointed if they don't go back to Carrow Road with the 3 points tonight, Jack.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, Millwall, we should be beating. It's as simple as that. I think their game plan's different. They are more open, but they're also creating more chances. they've created more in that 45 minutes than they did in the entirety of the game at Carrow. So I think they'll be relatively pleased with that half. I am looking at Onel Hernandez, though, and I'm thinking he will offer more than Poeta. Like, what we were getting when we signed Poeta, very raw, quick, young, a bit of an unpolished diamond. And I don't think he's good enough. I think he needs a year out on loan or something.
Wow. I don't think he needs a loan. I just don't think he's starting for us at the moment. When we've got a player like Onel Hernandez,
the thing with Hernandez, right, is I think if you give him 5 chances, he scores 2. If you give Poeta 5 chances, he'll hit the car park with 4 of them and get one of them relatively on target. Like, he's quick, and that frightens defenders. And we need that tonight. We need pace because we haven't got Buendia, so we're not going to find a really killer pass or anything. So we need to get behind them. So Poeta in that point is very valuable to us.
But I don't.
When we get into dangerous positions, nothing comes of it, so it's pointless. But
I don't think, and we're talking a lot about PP here, but I want to make it clear, like, he's not the weak link here tonight. Like, I would actually honestly say that, to be fair, I think Skip and Roop have been absolutely fantastic. Bosnian Beckham, Todd Cantwell, and PP, to be fair, they've really lacked that final ball, that final touch. It still seems like, I don't know what it is, but they're just not at it quite yet. And we really need to get at it as soon as possible. One football.
Yeah, One Football. Look, go on One Football. It is a brilliant companion for your match day. You can follow your favourite clubs, Norwich, no one else. You can follow other teams if you want to. You can probably follow Kickers Lynn Town on there if you want to. Maybe even Yarmouth. Download them. Links in the description. We had them on an initial deal, and deadline day came around and they said, look, lads, we want to extend. We love the TNC community so much. So many of them have downloaded it. Let's get involved. We love everyone.
Yeah.
Included. So download One Football, links in the description, head over there and look at Norwich City's substitute bench. Kenny McLean, Onel Hernandez, Adam Eder. So much talent on there. One Football, link in the description. Thank you very much.
Yeah, make sure you download One Football. It is genuinely a good app for all things football. So make sure you download that one. I just want to say, get your one word first half summaries in, please. One word only. Get them in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, via Periscope, Facebook, however, wherever in the world you're watching. One word to describe that first half, and I will go through as many of them as possible. And
Chris, where are you going here?
Oh, where are you going? I mean, I was going to go for the cheesy present.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. We're on the same wavelength. Jack. Great name. We can't play Roop and Vrancic in the same team. I've seen more pace on a dog with no legs. Wow. Keep up the good work, boys. Jack, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm amazed. Luminous dogs. I think the midfield's the issue. For me, it's McLean over Roop. And then do you take Vrancic off and bring Hernandez on and play with that? I don't know. Move Cantwell in the middle, Hernandez out wide. Maybe that's an option. We've got strength on the bench, but we need to make substitutes early. That's the important thing. Jack, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Jack, for super chat. Hugely appreciate all of the support, not just people that are super chatting, but everyone in the comment section, everyone that's sharing everything on social media. If you have got 5 minutes, quickly bob over to Twitter and retweet our pinned post. It really helps get as many people in here, which helps our channels. So please do that if you've enjoyed the watch along so far. Hopefully we'll all be celebrating 3 points at the end of it. Let's just get a few one-word first half summaries, and then I will be revealing what Cheesy Geezer sent me, a bit of fan mail in the post this week. John Boy says, inefficient. HDH Gaming says, all right. Nick James says, Borwich. Danny Harrison says, frustrating. Bevan Bedfords with his Snoop Dogg profile picture says, standard. Sayonata. Wow. Hell of a name.
Yeah,
unconvincing. Oakley River says, potential. I like that. Bit positive. And David Hughes, wow. I think you need to go to hospital, my friend. He says hernia.
That cry for help.
Conky Lonky. This is one of my favorite people in the comment section, or Conky Lonky. I love reading out your name, Conky Lonky. So thanks for the comment, Conky Lonky. Dan Payne says bland. Emily says all right. So basically, you're all saying it's pretty average. Right, ladies and gents. So this week, Cheesy Geezer, at Cheesy Geezer on Twitter, sent me something in the post. And it is...
Now, can I quickly say something that will be completely out of context until hopefully you reveal what you've got?
Okay, go on.
Is it time to get your knob out?
Okay, ladies and gents. User has sent me this in the post. It is organic Bob's Knobs cheese. Now, this is a 2-year-old Lancashire cheese. And so there you go. Cheesy Geese sent me organic Bob's Knobs. And I am going to do it.
It looks like a volcano.
It's so questionable. I mean, the shape of it, the end. I mean, it's not exactly ideal, is it? And I'm going to be doing it.
I mean, you never want a red tip on your knob, do you?
Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. 1,060 of you listening to me about organic Bob's Knobs. Jack, whilst I cut Bob's knob open, please go through the comment section.
Yes, welcome along. This is the insight you don't often get on Radio Norfolk or Sky Sports, but great to have you along. It's 0-0 between Millwall and Norwich City. Canute says, "Damn, what a cheese!" I don't know if Canute has sampled Bob's Knobs before, but he's clearly keen, which is absolutely brilliant. What else have we got in here? Lots of one-word reviews.
What the hell is this? This is such a weird cheese.
Does it smell?
This is such a weird cheese. Oh my God, it absolutely stinks. Oh, it's horrendous. Oh no, it's awful, John.
Have you got any crackers or anything to put it on?
I thought I was going to do a live tasting, but it's awful. It looks.
You're going to do it straight, are you?
Oh goodness gracious me!
Hold it up because it just looks like you're
playing off.
What is that?
I mean, mate, it's honestly, I'm not sure I can actually eat that.
Is the skin like an Edam type vibe?
I'm now worried that it's got a soft centre.
Oh
my God! Oh right, it's in a protective sock. What? I mean, I've never seen anything like this in all my life.
What? So that's not the cheese?
Mate, that is so not good. Honestly, it stings so bad. Oh, geez.
That's the spare room, isn't it? So whenever I can't at the moment, but whenever I have a sleepover at Chris's, that's the room I'm in. So I'm hoping the smell is gone before then. Just always going in, straight in. Come on, what's it like?
It's really weird.
Is it strong?
Yeah, it's
just
strong.
Hold it up again for anyone just tuning in. We're doing a live cheese taste test at the moment. Chris is sampling Bob's Knob, a cheese sent in via Cheesy Geezer. It's got a smell. It's 2 years old.
I tell you, it's questionable. It really is questionable. Right. Well, there you go.
Better than the first half or worse? What have you found more joy in?
The first half. Just to clarify, you can get all sorts of cheese from the Cheesy Geezer, and that's not one of them. Oh dear. There you go. CJ Harvey 2007 says this cheese tasting is better than the first half display.
We have just lost 200 viewers. So well, sorry, but hello to the 1,000 of you still here. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, to be fair, it's 0-0. There's not really much to talk about, is there, Jack? I mean, Norwich played the ball about nicely. PP had a chance on the edge of the box with loads of space and time. Timu Pukki snatched at a shot, couldn't quite get it away from himself. Millwall's defending has been pretty on point, but that is all really the tale to tell so far, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, I think I just look at that midfield and think, oh, you know, are we crying out for Kenny McLean, or am I looking at the wrong things here? But sorry, I can't talk about. I can't concentrate when you're, you know,
playing
Chris
with money.
Dayton, Big Bob's protective sheep has been pulled back. Oh, it's great. I can't read that.
Oh,
I can't read that.
Oh,
I'm really sorry, everyone.
Oh, I'm so
Chris,
sorry.
thank you for the super chat. But both Chris Dayton and Chris Reeve have lowered the tone somewhat on today's watch along. Thank you for the super chat, though, Chris.
It's great for me. Let's go.
No, it's 0-0. We've had a few shots on target. I think the midfield needs to change. I'd like to see Arnell. That's my review.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ben, I think this is quite an interesting comment, actually. Let's speak about him. Not too sure what Mario offered that half. What are your thoughts? Ben, my thoughts are Mario looked promising. He brought the ball forwards really well. He found a couple of lovely passes, but there still was a couple of pretty basic opportunities to pass that didn't really happen, really. But that's not just Mario. That's all of the midfield. That's Todd. That's PP. So look, he's certainly not to blame for that first half display or anything. But there you go. Look, here we go. Cheesy's laughing his head off. He's got what he wanted.
He obviously knew that was stock that wasn't selling.
I am seriously going to have to put that downstairs, mate, because if not, I won't be able to continue the watch along.
Is it that bad?
It really smells.
Well, don't keep eating it then.
It tastes.
What's the consistency? Is it crumbly or soft?
A bit crumbly.
Right.
So there you go. Anyway, Jack, I'm going to quickly leave whilst I lock.
Keep the camera on because otherwise it messes it all up. But okay, just go and we'll sort things out. Anyway, welcome. It's Millwall 0. It's Norwich City 0. Norwich have had a shot on target. I know you're all worried about that. Goodbye to the cheese. That brought some excitement and some innuendo to today's half time. What do we all think? What do we need to change in the second half? It's all well and good looking back, but we need to look forward. What substitutions do we make? Do we make substitutions or do we leave it? I think the worry for me in that last game against Middlesbrough, the substitutions came too late. Was it the referee's fault or was it Emi Buendia's fault? For me, you take the risk out, you bring Emi off, you bring Arnell on. Look, that's gone. But I think the moral of the story is we see Arnell Hernandez warming up for this second half. It doesn't look like he'll be coming on immediately, but he is warming up rigorously. I think my worry was that the substitutions were too late in that game. So I'd like to see a bit more involvement from Daniel Farker in terms of the substitutions. It is half time in this one. Welcome along to everyone. Thank you so much to everyone's support. More than anything, the channel is growing at a real rate of knots as we are on board HMS PTL. But a big thank you to everyone. Here comes Chris. Good to see you. Chris, I was just thanking everyone for tuning in. We're back above 1,000 viewers. And also, the thing I was talking about, do we make the substitutions earlier than the last game?
Yeah, 100%, mate. I think it's so important to be proactive rather than reactive. And one of the things that did frustrate me in that last game against Middlesbrough was that we said it straight away. Emi on a booking, get him off.
Yeah.
Not immediately, but when the game is starting to come to the crescendo, you've got to be careful. And, you kind of knew that was coming. And, here we go, by the way. The lads are coming now back out for the second half. Timu Pukki sprinting onto the pitch with Ben Gibson. I
feel confident here. I think I've seen enough from Norwich in that first half to be confident. We've created something. And I think, you only need a couple of chances for Timo, and he puts one of them away. Churchy, here we go. Can't let this game drift away into dullness. Need to be proactive. Completely agree. We are the league leaders. 100%. Because Millwall will now, if they don't score in the opening 15, 20 minutes of this second half, it's shut up shop then. They'll be happy with the point.
Oh,
and
God.
that's dangerous then, because the game goes static and it's difficult to create chances. Let's hit them while the game's still open. And we do that. Maybe we make a substitute. We haven't made any substitutes at half time. I really want to see Kenny or Onel or both. I wasn't fully convinced with the team at the start. I still think it's enough to beat Millwall. But Tim Krul's had to make the better save. So, Millwall will be happy with that first half. Anyway, second half about to get underway. Welcome to all of you.
Just want to say, because, us community first. By the way, big up Churchy for the super chat. Really appreciate your support as always, my friend. Corbin has tweeted a picture of his TNC.
Oh, good effort.
He's got his dog in shot, which we love a bit of that. And he says, I want to make a special mention to Archie Middleton. It's his birthday today, so
is it?
Birthday, Archie Middleton, of course, a regular TNC viewer.
Happy birthday, Archie! One of Yarmouth's finest.
I mean, it's me, James E. This is a classic. I feel like I'm a broken record on this. I do not understand the Cantwell hate. Like, he's one of our own. He was about to potentially even leave the club when we went to the Premier League. He was on the edge of not getting a contract. He gets a contract. Without him, Pookie doesn't score the goals that he scores in the Premier League. Genuinely, look back at the highlights. He just deserves so much more respect than he's getting. And, that doesn't mean he's void of criticism, but he doesn't deserve some of the stick that he's getting. And it's just because he's an easy target. It's classic bully boy tactics, Stone Island wearing classics, because he's got a different haircut and a sponsorship deal with Puma. It's just jealousy. So, I absolutely back Todd Cantwell, and he'll always have my respect. But he's a young player, right? And we've got lots of young players. And so as Norwich City fans, it's important that we take the rough with the smooth. And some of these youngsters are going to take time. Some of these youngsters are going to make mistakes. And I know that Todd's played a lot of games for us now, but still, look at what he creates. Look at the goals that he scored for our club. He can turn a game on its head just like that. One bit of skill. And he will be sold for a lot of money one day. So absolutely just deserves more respect, to be honest with you.
Massively. And they're the type of players we need, especially in games like this, where you're not going to dominate from start to finish. And you sometimes you just need that bit of individual brilliance. And we've seen that with Todd, and we've seen that with Emmy. And if it wasn't for them too, and Max Aarons and Tim Krul and Timu Pukki, we wouldn't be where we were. So look, all the players deserve respect to a certain level, and especially when they're performing well. There's no reason not to back them.
Yeah, no, 100%, matey. Right, so 47 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock now. Norwich City playing it throughout their defence for the last 4 or 5 passes. Tim Krul now getting.
I'm pleased with this, because frustratingly over the last couple of games we've looked for that long ball more than I would have liked. Just keep the ball, tire the opposition out, and then hit them with a bit of quality. That's what we did in that brilliant run over Christmas and just before then. Tell you what, Millwall are breaking with Wallace down. Oh, there's a chance for Millwall here. Hanley's down, and that worries me because he looks in serious pain as Tim Krul gets it. Hanley's holding the knee. It doesn't excite me.
Yeah, it doesn't excite me too. Oh, Ben Gibson. No, it's Ben Gibson, mate.
No, I think Hanley was down as well.
Oh, God, really? Tell you what, Ben Gibson looks in some discomfort. Let's watch this back.
It's a clash with Krul, isn't it? Oh,
God, not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal there, hasn't he, Gibson?
Definitely don't want those two injured, that's for sure. That's unfortunate. That's a shame. Tim Krul's always going to go for that. Maybe potentially some miscommunication there between the two. Definitely.
I like that from Krul, though. That kind of aerial dominance where you will be willing to take players out. That's better. I think Gibson will be okay here. I think he just landed a bit funny. It looked nasty, though. It was a clash between Krul and Gibson. I mean, Gibson's leg, there's not much space for more bandage on there. It's strapped to the absolute hilt. He's got his knee strapped. He's got his hamstring strapped. He's got his shin strapped.
He's a warrior, mate. He's an absolute
basically just I think if you was to take that tape off, the leg would just fall apart. It's just held together with medical tape.
Don't be silly. Just seen a fan of Tin Pot FC in the chat, so I've just blocked him.
Reading?
Because I run the show here, so be careful what you say in the comments.
Was he being nasty? Or?
No, not really. He was just just annoying me.
Bit harsh.
Nah,
Lost the viewer now.
just deserves it. Right then, here we go.
Or, who did he support?
Reading, Tin Pot FC.
Oh, Reading. Okay. Oh, I didn't know if it was Bournemouth.
No, they're Tin Pot. No, it's true. It's Tin Pot FC and Tin Potter FC, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Norwich, nearly 50 minutes on the clock in this one. Not much has happened. The opening 5 minutes of this second half, both Hanley and Gibson are back up and running, which is good news. The pitch is seriously cutting up now. It's resembling, like, imagine your worst ever high school cross country, times that by 10, and that's what this pitch looks like. It's brown more than it is green.
Yes.
Norwich on the ball, though. We're knocking it about nicely, and I think we're going to win this game. No, I don't think. I know we're going to win this game.
Yeah, agreed.
Deceivingly quick.
Wow, Lucas Roop there. Brilliant turn of pace, driving the ball forwards, and Millwall have had to scrap a ball out for a throw-in, and it's the Emperor of Norfolk now, Dimitri Giannoulis, about to get what I think will be a big throw. No, it's not. It's a small throw out to Todd Cantwell. It's a poor pass, and it's gone out for a Millwall throw. Disappointing stuff from those two there. Collins Vlog says going to win 2-0. Yeah, look, Jack, I don't know about you, but I'm still confident that we'll do the job tonight. Like, this Millwall team are here for the taking. There's some very, very obvious weaknesses. And by the way, I'm saying it, if this game hasn't turned in 5 minutes, get an L on.
Yeah, I agree.
100%. And he should be getting him warmed up right now, 100%. So important.
Yeah, no, I agree. And look, I'm looking at Kenny McLean as well. I think we need a bit of punch in the middle, and we've seen that in spells. But whoever said it earlier, like, I think Vrancic and Roop are too similar. I think you get a difference. Maybe it's Vrancic is the issue. I've said it so many times this season. I love Mario. I think he's one of the most joyful footballers to watch, but I don't think he's a player you start from the off.
Little bit.
Maybe I'm just looking for issues here, and Millwall are a tough. They've put up a tough showing so far.
They have. They've not been as physical, but then saying that, they're now getting more physical. Classic Millwall. But defensively, they have been very good. Probably 2 or 3 last-ditch challenges as well to stop shots going in on goal as well. So, you know, fair play to them for defending well, and hopefully it doesn't last much longer.
Yeah, massively. Time check for anyone, 51:57. 52 minutes on the clock now. It's still Millwall 0, Norwich City 0. Both teams with chances so far. Probably Millwall with the better of them. It's been a cagey affair, but it's been relatively open. This second half has been remarkably scrappy. It really has.
Yeah, great. I tell you what. Lucas Roop there, fantastic, and what a flick from Todd Cantwell, who's found the Emperor of Norfolk, number 30. Oh, it's a great ball from the Emperor of Norfolk out to the other end of the pitch.
Go on, Maxie.
Go on, Maxie. Go on. Skin him, son. Skin him. Oh, this is good.
I head down the right-hand side. Can he find something? He skins his play. It's a good cross, and it's a corner for Norwich. Good play from Norwich there. Good from everyone.
Right, we've got a corner kick. We need to capitalise now. This is the time. We're building. We need to get a shot on target. We need to bloody score, let alone shot on target. But I'm just watching this back now, Jack. You say that's a good cross. It's a poor cross.
He puts it into a dangerous area.
Yeah, we've won a corner. Look, let's not complain.
We're better to take it. Can he beat the first man? Yes, he can. And it's got to fly to Hanley. Gets his head there.
Oh,
God, that's a chance for Norwich. Hanley.
Frustrating.
Lots of Koreans in the chat.
Chris Reeve, give us a wave. Chris Reeve, give us a wave. There you go. Good evening to you. Lots of Koreans, did you say? Well, welcome. Hello.
Welcome to the Koreans.
Yeah, why not? Multicultural TNC Watchalong. Anyone's welcome from all geos across the world. We've got people from Bulgaria watching, America, all sorts of countries. So you're all welcome here. Get involved in the comments. Try and make it in English so we can understand, though.
Or not. Or just,
Or just make it up as we go along, like we do anyway.
Where's the cheese, by the way? You're not stinking.
Oh, no, I've had to wrap it up quite a lot and put it in the fridge, and I'm not sure I'll be able to eat it. Millwall are in the box, Norwich City box. Oh no, we've cleared it. It's brilliant football from Norwich. Look at that football.
There's a counter on it. There's a counter on it.
Go on, give it, Toddy. Give it, Toddy. Toddy, be careful, Toddy. Be careful, Toddy. Give it. Nice. Oh, it's terrible from Mario Vrancic, the Bosnian Beckham. He's pulled it wide.
That's a chance.
Todd's frustrated. To be fair, it's a chance. I mean, to stick up for the Bosnian Beckham there, I think the ball is bobbling up in the air in the potato field. It's slightly. Oh, no, he's not caught it right at all.
I think you need. Look, it's 3-on-2, and you need to make more of that initial counter. Like, it's good though. It's good we got in that position.
Yeah. And that was that. And see, Jack, that spark ball in full flow there, wasn't it? Such a quick break, triangles to work up the pitch. Pookie linking up with Todd Cantwell, which they do so well. Todd finds the Bosnian Beckham, but he just can't convert. But I must say, Jack, arguably not quick enough, because there were defenders there to block the shot if it was on target anyway. So Norwich City need to keep knocking on the door. They are doing well. Lucas Roop again. Lucas Roop's been my man of the match tonight. He has been absolutely brilliant. Brilliant from Lucas Roop again. Winning the ball multiple times. Todd Cantwell. Brilliant tackle from Toddy. Oh, brilliant. Holds his man up. Oh, he's lost it. That's poor from Todd. That's poor.
Hi for Ronell.
Yeah, absolutely. Gollins Vlogs wants an L. Loads of people shouting for an L in the comments section. Tali UK 101YT wants a timestamp. 55 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock. Millwall 0, Norwich 0 if you've just joined us. 1,137 of you in. Do us a favour. If you've enjoyed the watch along tonight, if it's kept you from boredom, give it a share on social media. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit that like button. It really helps our channel grow. And yeah, we really appreciate your support. Lots of people want Hernandez.
What subs do we make now, Chris? Because we're approaching 60 minutes. This is a really important game for Norwich.
Go through the whole bench. Can you?
Bloody hell, mate! I've had right.
Definitely.
Kenny McLean, Adam Eder.
All of them. 3 subs. All of them. Seriously, Jack. Seriously, if I'm the gaffer here, I'm putting all 3 subs on now.
Well, we've got 5 subs. You can make 5 at once.
Well, I mean, I'm all of those 3 subs. I'm bringing them on. 100%, mate. 100%.
So hang on. Who was that? McLean, Hernandez, and who?
Eder.
Wow. Triple
mate,
sub.
I'm getting them all on. Mate, Adam's up for it. He's very, very up for it. Very up for it. Love This is when I know the game's turning, because the comment section start chanting. Underrated gamer. He's always there. City. Jamie Lauder's always there. Yellows. Absolutely love it. Brilliant.
I think underrated gamer is now becoming like rated. Like, I don't think he's underrated anymore.
Right, Millwall breaking forwards. Oh dear. Oh no, brilliant stuff.
What's going on out there?
Delivery. I've got a delivery. Cheers, mate. Mate, my doorbell just rung as well.
Right, well, go get your delivery then.
Let me see what it is.
Yeah, all right, mate. It's probably a bit more cheese. Now, this is an opportunity. I have famously missed a goal because I've had to go to the toilet. Now, Chris has got to go for a delivery. Can we get a goal before Chris is back? 57 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. A throw in deep into Millwall's half. I don't quite know what's going on. Time check, 58 minutes, 5 seconds. Right, Chris is gone. Waitrose delivery, says Andrew. I wouldn't put it past him. I really wouldn't. Norwich on the ball. Tim Krul deep into our own half. Can we find a goal from somewhere? Half an hour left in this encounter. It's a big game for Norwich, this, and it's a big week for Norwich City as well. Here he is. He's back. What was it?
I don't know, mate. The missus has ordered something in the post. It's turned up at 7:15 at night. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Right.
Cheese.
How have we been, mate? How have we looked? Fill me
in. We've looked cracking. In that minute you've been gone, we've looked really good. No, it was out of play for 45 seconds. Here we go, though. Teamy Pookie down the right-hand side. Can he find something special? I don't like it when Pookie drifts wide. I want him central. Aaron's, Pookie, chance.
Here we go. Go on. Oh, Skippy. Come on, man. Unlucky. Right.
Millwall hanging on now.
We need a goal. Yeah, Millwall, and you know what? I agree, Jack. They are penned back. Lots of players back from Millwall. Lots of last-ditch challenges. Norwich City building now. Timu Pukki gets a great cutback there in for Skip. 2 players for Millwall going for a sliding challenge. They're lucky, to be fair. And Skip, unfortunately, can't quite connect with the ball on the half volley.
I love this. West Ham fan Nikki sent us. I did see West Ham fan TV in here, so I assume someone's put out a rallying cry for a West Ham fan to invade the chat. So thanks very much, and Nikki, if you watch, mate. Great to see you. West Ham.
Big up West Ham fan TV. Oh Jesus! Breaking news, Jack. Simon Harvey Day, Norfolk's best farmer, has just tweeted us what I can only describe as the most.
Chance for Millwall. Oh, blimey.
Hell, it's narrowly over the bar. It's on the roof of the net. Zahor, the man that we spoke about earlier, it's a big ball over the top, Jack, and it's come over.
He should be putting that away. Should be one.
Millwall, it's a delicious cross. It really is. Tim Krul comes, then he stops. Grant Hanley nowhere to be seen, and Zahor narrowly misses. Anyway, let's cheer up the comment section because we are we're drawing 0-0, and it's pretty miserable. Here we go. Half-time bottle, not a Lakens for the Lamb, right? This is the most iconic TNC setup of all time.
Oh my God. How's he getting internet, by the way?
I'll tell you what, Simon Day, Norfolk's best farmer, absolute legend of the game, mate.
He's literally bringing life into the world whilst watching TNC. It's absolutely brilliant.
Here we go.
A lamb.
There are so many Pauk fans in the comments. No idea what this means, but it's a great profile picture. So welcome along.
No, that says Norwich are winning 2-0.
Kevin Cardoso, Benfica fan here, but pushing for an Norwich win. I mean, welcome along. I've no idea how you found us, but Kevin, big up, respect. Welcome to the TNC Watchalong. Jack, record viewers incoming. 1,300 people on the TNC Watchalong to watch the last. Well, I say few minutes. There's still quite a large amount of time to go. 61 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Todd Cantwell playing the ball backwards and forwards, vibing across that midfield. Norwich City building now. 12 shots in total today. Millwall, 9 shots. How many of those are on target? Absolutely no idea. But you can find out on the One Football app. Don't forget, if you've got a drink tonight, it better be Lakens. Don't forget, you can get 20% off in the YouTube description down below. Jack.
A good shout from Emily. Can you remind me where Steepy is? Hasn't been in the squad for a while. I think the last I heard he was ill, but he can't still be ill. And I love Marco. I think Marco Stiefman and Timu Pukki is such an elite combination. As Todd Cantwell strides forward and strikes one, that's erratic from Todd Cantwell. I'd love to see it. If Stiefman's fit, I'd play him for sure.
He's got a very particular rare virus, I think. Actually, it's really strange one. Really strange one. Really strange one. James Spoon says, Chris, we need the captain hat on. Mate, I can't put it on until we score. Like, that is the rule. Like, we can't put hats on until we score. Like, that is the situation. Wow. Lawrence Clark on YT says, bring on Rossi Jarvis. There's a name out of the woodwork. I do remember back in the day, Rossi and Ryan Jarvis.
Well, isn't Ryan still our youngest ever goal scorer?
I think so. Yeah, he did bang one in against Liverpool, didn't he? Yeah, he loves it. He absolutely loves the game. And I tell you what, I love seeing comments in the Watch-Along chat. So many of you here tonight. If you've enjoyed the Watch-Along, make sure you give it a share on social media. We really appreciate the support. Chef Daniel, the man, the myth, the legend, thanks for your £5 super chats.
Where's that? Is that Blakeney, that picture?
Possibly.
It looks like Blakeney, I think. Chef Daniel, let me know where that profile picture is. It looks glorious.
Quick update on the game. Absolutely nothing is happening at the moment. We'll have a free kick on the halfway line and they will lump it into our box. And they get there. Oh, Tim Krul comes out and it's a great collection from Tim.
Love this chant. Probably one of my favourites. So Jamie, keep that going. No, I'm not getting. No, that's for the comments to do. Our energy is taken up talking for 90 minutes.
Poor mate. When we score, Jamie, I'll belt that out for you, mate. Just remind me, and I'll belt it out for you. But we've got to score first for chance. Got to score first. Grant,
I need a sub. I need a sub in my life.
I mean, I don't know why we've not played a sub already. Are we going to wait for something to happen? Lewis Grabban has just scored for Nottingham Forest against Coventry. 1-1 there. Not that we care. Bosnian Beckham on the ball now in midfield. Playing through the potato field is the Den. It's a misplaced pass, but PP has got on the end of it. The man with the man bun. It's a brilliant ball. PP with the afterburners on. Will he get a cross in? No. Millwall players tackled him, and it's out.
Millwall have certainly dropped off in this half. They were very open in the first half. They've not done anything this half.
But Jack, this is the point. This is where we need to bring subs on. This is the moment. Like, there's no point waiting until the 75th, 80th minute to bring on an L. Get an L warming up now. Get him on the pitch. Get him up to speed of the game and get him moving. Adam Eder, by the way, I've seen a lot of people comment for him. I'm up for Adam Eder as well. Get them all on. Let's try and win this bloody game of football, not wait for a slice of luck or dare I say, even Millwall with a sucker punch. Norwich City now, turning the screw again. Lucas Roop, my man of the match so far, with the ball out wide to the Emperor of Norfolk, Dimitri Giannoulis. Bosnian Beckham, still on the pitch, Jack. Do you bring him off?
Yeah, I do.
Tell you what, Tom, go on, Timu. He's taking his man. Timu! Oh!
Down, would have won the penalty.
Get a bloody shot away.
It's coming, lads. It's coming. And girls. Aaron's. Oh, that's silly. Stop shooting from stupid positions.
No need there, Maxi. Unlucky.
It's coming. Confidence in the comments. It's really annoying because I feel really good and I need a goal. Yeah. Oh, I feel so good.
I need a sub. That's what I need.
Yeah, I need it. I think Onel for... Right, this is what I'm doing. I'm bringing Onel on for Mario and I'm moving Cantwell central. And I'm bringing on Kenny McLean for Lucas Roop. And I'm bringing on Adam Eder for Poeta. And I'm going all out attack.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Why not? I mean, Millwall are just sitting back, aren't they? So let's have a go. Let's just have a go. So
many new fans in here this evening, which is great. With approaching 1,300 viewers, I think another 100 would take a record. This is a chance. Pookie plays in Poeta. Can he do something?
Come on. Give it. Well done. One more. Timu, you're better than that. Come on, man. Oh, God, mate, we've got to score there. Come on. We break forwards there. 2-on-2. I don't know what they're playing at there from both of them. It's not what, mate. PP with Pookie is not working. It is not working. It's not working. Make a change. Change it now.
We've got in positions where we've had, like, in that case, it was 4-on-3, and the quality we've got should be at least getting a shot on goal.
Yeah,
just not quick enough tonight. It's not punchy enough.
And I must say, and hopefully I say it and then he scores. Timu Pookie has not been as sharp. He's not been as sharp.
Well, let's not forget he's been, he'd been injured for a couple of weeks, hasn't he? So
his name, Connor Butcher says, bring in Julien Brelier. Wow. If only. Harry Batista, sorry to butcher your second name, mate. It's actually a class second name. Jeremy Goss for Pookie. If only.
Campbell.
Come on.
We're gonna score.
We're just not getting in full fuckball flow. Like, we've only seen that a couple of times, and when we've had it, PP / the Bosnian has butchered it. We need to make changes now, right now, because it's not working. Yeah, because if you bring on a substitute with 15 minutes to go, you can't expect them to get in full rhythm, can you? They need at least 20 minutes. I think so. Anyway, come on, people. Let's be confident here. Cantwell, we need a win. We desperately need a win tonight. Yeah, I'd love a win tonight. And you know what, Jack? It's going to happen. I've got every faith in the boys. I really do. They are building. And to be fair, I'd love... Can someone get one football up and show and tell us the possession stats, please? Because for me,
stats especially.
Oh, mate, we've been absolutely all over them. Like, seriously, Millwall possession and must be really, really low.
Aaron's Pookie. What a ball. Pookie, hit it. No.
Go on.
Pookie.
Give it, go on.
Aaron's.
Out wide, Maxi. Get your head up, son. Get your head up. Keep the ball moving, boys. Edge of the box here. Team Pookie. Oh, Jesus Christ, have mercy. Mate, we've got to make a change.
67% possession.
Okay, I thought it'd be higher than that. Thanks, though. Appreciate that.
67%. Okay. It's coming. It is happening. And I really need a wee again, but I don't want to go because I think we're going to score shortly. That's a horrible chance.
Get him in the book, referee. But no, just book him. Right? Come back. There's no fucking advantage. I honestly cannot stand these championship officials. Is he going to book him? He's not even going to book him for that.
He'll forget about it.
He'll forget about it.
He will.
Fuck me. Jesus.
The difference with Pookie tonight is instead of hitting it first time, he's taking 3 touches and his shots keep getting blocked. I think he's had like 5 shots, but everyone's been blocked.
Look.
Robbie, Hugh Goals is injured, I'm afraid. He ripped his hamstring in the Barnsley game, in the pointless cup game. Max Aaron's down the right-hand side, marauding forwards.
Yeah, brilliant for Maxi.
Come on, Maxi.
Go on, give it.
That's a foul. That's a booking.
And are you going to book the other player now, ref? Are you going to book the other player now, ref? He's not even going to. I cannot stand these championship officials. They absolutely do my Swede in.
There is no attempt to play the ball there.
How is
he's not going to get booked?
Oh my! I actually cannot even begin to. He's not booked him. He's just bloody shot him.
What about the one before? I told you to forget about that as well.
I've forgotten about the one before as well. There should be 2 bookings for Millwall now. Oh Jesus!
Right, this is quite a way out. We're talking 30 yards here, but Mario Vrancic is eyeing it up. The Bosnian Beckham, he's been known to score some of these before. Can he find a target here against former Ipswich Town goalkeeper Belakovsky?
Right, come on, Bosnian.
This up. This will be a shot. Mario Vrancic, 71 minutes on the clock, 1,400 viewers. We are approaching a viewing record. Can we approach 3 points? Mario Vrancic from distance. He'll strike it.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to the lead. Be right back.
It's just wide of the right post. If you're watching on iFollow, Mario Vrancic, he's got the right technique there, but it's not on target and it's not quick enough. It's not going to beat the keeper from there. He'll be frustrated with that, our specialist kick taker. Speaking of kick takers, Millwall are resorting to absolutely kicking the Norwich players now. I've absolutely no idea. I have no idea how the referee has not given them at least 2 bookings so far. It's ridiculously poor officiating yet again. But anyway, let's try not to moan about the officials so much. Norwich City absolutely should go and win this game. Stephen Barrows saw Nicky's tweet, up the Canaries from an Irons fan. Big up to all of the West Ham fans that are in the chat. We really love West Ham Fan TV. Absolutely brilliant fan channel. By far the best West Ham channel there is. A lot of people are saying that the rep is a Millwall fan. Goodness gracious, wow! I'm not sure if that's true. But Mr. Sensible, Colin Rogers, if a Millwall player falls over in our box, the ref will give it a pen. Of course he will. Of course he will. Liam, talk football.
Do we win this, Chris? Come on, give me some hope.
Okay. I can't give you hope until there's a sub on.
Come on.
No, mate, we need a sub. How have we not seen a substitute yet? You need to change the pace of the game. Inject something different. This game needs fresh legs.
The worry will be if it's still 0-0 on 85 minutes, Millwall will then smell blood. And that's a foul against Millwall, not given. The referee clearly behind. And Norwich can break forwards. And I tell you what, if there'll be a goal at the end of this,
keep it moving. And by the way, these Millwall players are going in for big challenges, dirty challenges now. Honestly, if this ref doesn't get his cards out soon, I'm going to send a letter to the AFL.
That is a booking.
Hey! Hallelujah.
He hasn't booked it.
Give the ball back. I cannot stand Millwall, honestly. How has he not been booked for that? He's not been booked for bringing him down. He's not been booked for keeping the ball. Oh, God.
Mate, have a sip of beer. Have a sip of beer.
I agree.
There's 15 minutes left. We still haven't seen a sub, which is frustrating. But
top of the league. We're top of the league.
Yeah, we are. Oh, substitute. Mario Vrancic coming off.
Wow. Here we go.
Dowell coming on.
Dowell is on the pitch. Jesus. But maybe you could argue a similar type of player. And maybe Daniel Farker has just gone, actually, Bosnian looks a bit tired now. So I'm going to bring on some fresh legs, something similar, not disrupt the game so much. I mean, I'm all right with Dowell coming on, to be fair. I'm all right with that.
I'm doing that the other way around. I'm starting Dowell and I'm bringing on Vrancic.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I agree, mate.
I'm not Daniel Farker, so I'm not making them decisions. I'm instead making the decisions of whose comment I put on screen next. And we will go with Rob Scott. We've got some Millwall fans in. We've got literally every fan of every club ever in the comments tonight.
Why not?
There we go. We need to see Onel Hernandez soon. Surely. Millwall breaking forwards now. Good tackle, Max Aaron's losing out though.
What worries me is your comment, Jack, because I think you're right for once. You know, if this gets to 80, 85, Millwall then really turn it on, and being at home, you know, and I know the crowd aren't there to back them, but it could.
Well, all it takes is a set piece, then, doesn't it?
This could swing either way. This absolutely could swing either way. It really could. Norwich City 0, Millwall 0. 75 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. 1,334 of you in the house.
The viewers.
Give it a share on social media. Get all your mates in. Help us hit our record viewers tonight. We'd really appreciate that. We will continue to do these watch-alongs until we are allowed a full capacity back at Carrow. Todd Cantwell's still working so hard, but can't quite get to the Millwall player who's drifted out of position. He's tried to feed a ball through. Dimitri Giannoulis loses his man. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Clear it. Oh, bloody hell. Millwall have just got shot away. It's close, and we spoke about it, and we said, oh, Jesus, sorry. Didn't mean to click on that comment. Millwall are now building into the game. Daniel Farker, please wake up and put on some substitutes to try and win this rather than sitting back. Because, Jesus, I tell you what, it's close. Not just the first one, but the second one. It's gone across the box, and it's frustrating.
You would probably argue that Millwall have created the better chances this evening.
Yeah, agreed.
I think they've had more shots on target as well. Millwall making substitutes here. Ferguson, not Alex, not Duncan, coming on for Thompson. Ferguson for Thompson. Don't know either of them, must admit. But they have made a substitution. Toby, is this right? 17 shots with two. Have we had 17 shots? I can't recall that many. Maybe the one. We've had a lot of shots blocked, haven't we? I don't know if they count. Gollins vlogs. We really do need a goal, Gollins. If we don't score in this, that will be 3 games without a goal. I can't remember the last time that happened. Especially. Right, final 13 minutes of this encounter. We need confidence. That's all we need. There's nearly 1,500 of you in here. Pile the comments with love and a goal will come. That's how it works. We all know that's how it works.
Agreed. To be fair, the comment section, Jack, normally around this time, they get a bit of positivity in the comments, and magic things happen. But so far, Norwich can't quite find the magic going forwards. And to be fair, I'll say it. I've said it already, and I'll say it again. I don't think PP works with Pookie. I don't think it works. By the way, poor from Todd Cantwell there. He's given the ball away on the edge of his box. Millwall building now. Quick 1-2s, and it's won back brilliantly from Rapinoe. Lovely stuff from Lucas Roop.
This is frantic now.
Mate, Pookie's gone. Seriously. What?
No, here we go. No, never write Pookie off. You'll be made to look like a fool.
Mate, he's just lost the ball again, mate. We've got subs with fresh legs that are desperate to do it.
What have you got against Timu?
Mate, I've got nothing against him. He's verging on being a club legend. I love him, but he's just He's just knackered. He's just knackered. Aidan Townsend, time check, 79 minutes, 2 seconds on the clock. Crispy Vlogs says win or die. Sam Cushion says yellows. I've no idea what your name is, but welcome along. I take it you're a PAOK fan. Madness is on my mind.
Well, I'd take some last-minute madness in this game.
Providing it's for Norwich City, of course, Jack.
Of course. Oh, substitute. Lucas Rapinho coming off. Kenny, here we go. Now things happen. The mayor is on the pitch. And when the mayor is on the pitch, change occurs.
You love that, don't you? You really.
Oh, Hetter's off as well. Oh, he's fuming. He's had another stinker of a night. Faith has been put in Pochetta and he has not repaid. Who's come on for Pochetta? Is it Anel?
Anel. Argos is on.
Is it?
On. Anel Hernandez.
Coming up.
Anel Hernandez is on the pitch. Right. I'm feeling positive now. See, this is what he does. This is what he does. Seriously, it's a poor touch from Max Aarons. It's gone out for a Millwall throw. 80 minutes, 7 seconds on the clock. We've thrown Anel Hernandez on late. It's something that we've criticised Farke for time and time again. It's way too late. No idea how PP's been on the pitch as long as he has, because it's not worked with Pookie all night long. But anyway, let's try and be positive.
All night.
I thought you were about to sing Anel Hernandez then, but instead you're not. Churchy with the Cuban flags. Yep, why not? Let's get the Anel Hernandez positivity in there. Dom Driver, he absolutely loves Anel Hernandez. He really does. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
We win this. We win this game. Here we go.
Go on. Anel turns it to Dowdini straight away. And it's unlucky. By the way, it's a pride. It's a challenge that's not in control, and Kenny McLean has been booked straight away. Of course, the referee is going to book one of our players rather than one of the Millwall players. Of course. Oh dear.
Do we win? 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we're going to win this, mate. We're going to nick it. I say nick it, this could be for either team. It really could. It really could, mate. I think this could go. 1,407 of you in the house now. Verging on records.
I think the record was about 1,500.
Right, so do us a favour, grab the link.
Oh, no.
No. He's not giving it.
That's a penalty, isn't it?
Is it? I tell you what, Millwall have just broken through. I tell you what, and the referee. Let's watch this back now. Millwall have got a penalty shout. It's been headed over the bar. Arm on from Giannulli. No, it's not a pen. It's not given. It's not. Oh, come off it. It's not a pen. And I tell you what as well, the Millwall player is linked arms with Dimitris Giannoulis, and he's grabbed hold of him. He's kept hold of him. He's tried to cheat his way to victory there, but luckily the referee does have some common sense.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Millwall, they've not got a penalty.
If that was the Norwich penalty box, you'd be screaming for a penalty. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Right. Okay. 8 minutes left. I had real urges of confidence at the kind of 70-minute mark, but I need some kind of injection of optimism now because,
mate, just gone.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm also seeing Millwall growing into it now as well.
And the problem is that the problem is that Anel will take 10 minutes to get into a game as a substitute. So it's arguably the wrong call. Long
ball whipped in, cleared by Norwich City only as far as Millwall's midfield. Will be lumped back in. Hanley's head is there, of course it is.
Always there.
More than any other in 2020 and 2021. Millwall dominating the ball now.
Jack, we really need to win this as well, mate, because I don't want to go to the Liberty Stadium. Because
for Millwall.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's connected with it well, and it's taken a lucky deflection off Grant Hanley. He's put his body in a good position, to be fair, and it's gone out for a Millwall corner. It's their time now to attack, and now they are growing in confidence, Jack.
Yeah, definitely. Sheffield Wednesday beating Bournemouth. Well,
Bournemouth are dead.
Yeah, I don't think Bournemouth are anymore.
Bournemouth are done. Bournemouth season over. Their club's over. Thank God, because they are so tin pot. I can't even begin to tell you.
Corner for Millwall, whipped in. Good cross. Oh my God, Hanley's head is there. I need to just stop saying that. I just need to say Millwall chance and then stop, and you just need to assume that Grant Hanley's clear.
He's always there, isn't he? He really is. We absolutely love Grant Hanley here on the TNT Watchalong. Arguably, a shout of becoming player of the season at the rate that he's going at the moment. He's been absolutely monumental. It's unlucky there. Dimitris Giannoulis, the Emperor of Norfolk, there has tried to control a lofted through ball from Tim Krul's.
I'm already starting to feel the nerves for Swansea. Like, that's such a massive game. Because Brentford are starting to turn the screw. Swansea are solid.
Oh, come on. You can't make it. Mate, we're top of the league, right? And even if Swansea beat us, yes,
let's not start excuses.
But mate, we're top of the league, right? Bigger picture here, right? And after the Swansea game, there's 4 very, very winnable games where I expect 4 points.
Yeah, but let's say we draw this 0-0, get beat 1-0 at Swansea, then we haven't scored in 4 games. Or let's say instead we win here tonight with a last-minute goal, and then we thump Swansea 4-0, and we've basically wrapped the title up.
100%, absolutely. Could happen.
Come on, boys. Come on. Give me something to cheer about. Come on.
I seriously, definitely, the reason why this hasn't worked is that link up between PP and Pookie. That is the reason why today it's not worked for me. I would have definitely started an L, but for some reason, Daniel doesn't seem to want to start him. Here we go.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
By the way, brilliant, absolutely brilliant pass from Kenny McLean there. Fresh legs. That's what the difference does. Into an El Hernandez. Gets the ball wide. Oh, come on. Hit it first time, Dimitri.
Who's that? Dimitri.
It's Giannoulis, mate. He's found
that's what McLean does, though. He's opened up the defence with a single pass there.
Yeah, absolutely, Jack. It is indeed. Kenny McLean, brilliant chip through ball there. Dimitri, I tell you what, he's just a bit too far away from it to try and hit it first time. I know why he didn't do it, but then he's out of the game. It's frustrating. 86 minutes, 25 seconds.
Let's have a quiz. Which nation is the most successful in world football relative to its population? Which nation is most successful in world football relative to its population?
Greece.
Is it?
Yeah, because they won the Euros, didn't they?
The Euros. All right, then we'll go with Greece. Maybe that was the correct answer in 2004, but I don't know if it is now. Christopher, let us know. Oh, now this is a good shout from Churchy. Uruguay. That's a good shout. I don't know.
Uruguay is quite. It depends on if you're going on land mass or population.
We're going on population. Croatia says Elfric. Denmark says David. Lots of shouts for literally every country in the world has been mentioned now, so I'm not going to go through them all. We'll say Greece from Team TNC. Iceland, that's a good shout. Only 300,000 population.
What have they won? Nothing.
Well, they beat us in the Euros, didn't they?
Well, it's not exactly a big deal, is it?
Right. I just need to look out for
a goal for Norwich.
Yeah, I mean, I do really need a goal. I think I need a goal at the moment.
Tell you what, this is. I really don't want to go. I don't want to put my head on the pillow tonight with Norwich not scoring again. Like, that is going to really annoy me. It is going to annoy me.
Kind of niggling thing to keep you up at night, isn't it?
But mate, this is the frustrating thing. We've had the chances.
We've got an answer. If you said Uruguay, you bang on. Uruguay.
Oh, no way!
No
way. Big up the Pauk fans who are still in the channel, by the way. Love Pauk, great club, great fans. Welcome along to the TNT Watchalong. 1,451 of you. It's been a pretty naff game.
It's not a foul, is it?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. We'll watch it back. We'll watch it back before you cast your assumptions. Let's see. It's on the edge of the box. It's a lovely bit of skill from the Millwall player.
Oh, that's a foul, yeah.
It's a foul. Max has gone. Yeah, very dangerous position. Millwall have won a free kick on the edge of the box. Max Aarons has been booked. Of course, the referee more than happy to get his yellow cards out for Norwich players, unlike Millwall players. But there you go.
Well, I think at this point we've hit a record viewers. I'm gonna claim it. So well done to everyone. We're through the viewer record, approaching 1,500. Laken's beer in the description. You've literally got to get a case. You will not regret it. It's a purchase you won't regret. What I would regret is if Norwich concede now. Millwall, free kick, 89 minutes on the clock, in a very dangerous position. It's going to be whipped in from the left-hand side. It's going to be deep. It's going to be met by the head of Jake Cooper, back into the box. Millwall's still on the ball, cleared by Canaries.
Get the bloody thing out. Oh, Pookie. What is Pookie? What's Pookie doing?
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ have mercy. Get the bloody ball out. Right, come on, Anel. Go on, Anel. Go on, Anel. Run with it, Anel. Run with it, Anel. Go on, Anel. It's too late to bring him on. It's too late to bring him on. You can't expect him to... Oh, God.
That's so nearly a goal.
It's so nearly a goal. It starts from shit defending, mate. Pookie not doing his job.
Mate, you need to get off Pookie's back.
Mate, I love Pookie, but you can't defend that. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stick up for him because I can't. I mean, he fluffs his clearance. That's inexcusable.
All right, we're into stoppage time. 0-0.
Right, come on.
9 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. 4 minutes of added time on the clock. It is the second half been scrappy. Oh, that's late.
Timu Pookie to score the winner. Come on. Come on, Timu. Score the winner, my son. Let's see.
Millwall have had better of the second half, I'd say, Chris.
Tell you what, by the way. Oh, yeah. Of course they have. They have. They have.
I'm worried for Friday.
Oh, mate, come on. Have some confidence. Swansea played.
We haven't scored in 270 minutes of football.
Yeah, but Swansea play pretty football. It'll open up for us, mate. It'll be all
They've
right.
got the best defence in the league.
It will be all right. We're top of the league. It will be okay. Breathe.
Right, I need a goal. That's literally what I need.
Right. 4 minutes extra time. 1 minute and 16 seconds of those gone. Full 90 is done. That's shit from Skip. It's so bad. It's such a shocking pass. What are we doing there? Come on, Skippy. You're better than that. Bloody hell. Very, very frustrating. 1,449 of you enjoying our frustration. Norwich City 0, Millwall 0. I can't believe all of you have stayed for a 0-0.
It hasn't been a classic, has it?
It's certainly not been a classic. And Norwich have had a couple of sniffs at goal, but it's not happened. But, here we go. Rushy Rush says goal incoming, I assume, for Norwich.
We've got 2 minutes to make it happen.
We need one more. We just need one chance to fall for Timu Pookie. That man, you know that even if he's having a bad game, he just needs one chance.
Adam Eden being brought on for a 2 minute game.
Tell you what, I don't know who's lost to there. But
no, that's Dimitri Chanoulis. It's given away. It's a chance for Grant Hanley.
Grant Hanley, give that man a knighthood. Brilliant defending, absolutely brilliant, superb, bloody-perb. Tim Krul is going absolutely ballistic, shouting at his players to get forwards. Tell you what, Demetrius Giannoulis has lost the ball there in a very dangerous position, and luckily Grant Hanley has got there to save the day.
Yeah, that's big from Grant Hanley.
Yeah, it's huge, really is. We need one more chance.
I tell you what, big challenge from Ollie
Skip. Absolutely sublime tackle from Skip. Tackle of the game from Ollie Skip there. Superb. And El Hernandez now beats his man, and again.
That's a foul, isn't it?
Book him then, ref. Book him then, ref. Oh my God, he's not going to book him. I honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore.
Yeah.
Why? How has he not been booked for that? He's held him back. He's practically rugby tackled him, and then he's kicked him.
Chance, Chris. This is a chance. Let's forget about the booking. It's an opportunity to whip the ball in with 30 seconds on the clock. It is a good ball whipped in. It's headed clear by Millwall.
Oh, shitting it.
Could well be the last chance.
Oh, dear. Come on, Norwich.
Right. A chance. One last chance for Krul to just lump it long, I think.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, no. He's giving it away. He's hit it. Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wow. Goodness me. Wow. Saint Exanon. I don't know. I think that's
a big chance for Millwall there.
Is that Greek Euros?
No.
But thank you so much for the 50 of whatever. Really appreciate that. They say, is this the beginning of the end of our run of form? Sure feels that way. No, it's not. It's not the end.
That's Norwegian krona.
Really appreciate that. And it's now full-time officially. Norwich City, it's ended 0-0. Millwall will be absolutely delighted with that. It's a massive point for Millwall. And it's, I wouldn't say it's actually 2 points dropped for Norwich, actually, because to be honest with you, Millwall probably had the better of the chances in the game.
Yeah.
They really did. I just want to say,
the chance at the end is a big one for Millwall. It's an open goal.
Yeah,
I know
it really
it's 30 yards out, but
a massive thank you for that super chat. Unbelievable. Hugely appreciate your support. Really appreciate that. Thank you ever so much.
Thanks. Yeah, 50 krona. That's a lovely gesture.
Really is a lovely gesture. Thank you so much. Dave Turnbull, where are you? I missed your comment. Hang on, where are you, Dave? Dave Turnbull. I've missed your comment. Oh no, Dave. I love you, Dave. Wherever you've gone, Dave. Oh God, there's so many comments. Really appreciate all of you tuning in today. 1,200 views still in the house. We will be doing another watch along for the absolutely gigantic game that is Swansea versus Norwich at the Liberty Stadium. It's shaping up to be a massive game for Norwich now. Huge game. Norwich City haven't scored in a long time, and Swansea's defence are solid as a rock. It's going to be tough. Bevan Bedford, thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you, Bevan. Here's the Nodge GC sponsorship money up the Nodge group chat. Great to see you, Bevan. Thank you so much. And your fellow group chat members. Other scores, Bournemouth have lost. They're in horrendous. Oh, no, sorry, that's half time. Bournemouth are losing and Coventry are drawing with Nottingham Forest. Oliver, 50 knock is £4.25. So a £4.25 super chat from Oliver. He's been on the currency conversion apps. Thank you so much. Right.
Just see the table. Let's go
3 games.
Let's go bigger picture though. First, we've just seen the table. Norwich City sitting pretty at the top of the table on 55 points. Swansea on 50 points. If Swansea beat us, which I don't think they will go just 2 points off Norwich City. They would have closed the gap massively. All of the incentive and motivation will be there for Swansea, but it'll be an open game, and I think Norwich will be all right. And look, as I say, Jack, get past that Swansea game. Make sure at the end of the day, right? I know this sounds a bit Sam Allardyce. If you're not going to win, make sure you don't lose. This was an away game tonight. You know, yes, it's disappointing. Yes, we're not on song at the moment. Yes, we've not scored in 3 games, but we've built a buffer. Yeah. So let's try and zoom out straight away. Let's try and think bigger picture here. Norwich City top of the table. If I'd said to you, Jack, at the start of this season, would you accept being at the top of the league now and have this run of form? You would say, yes, bloomin' please. Of course you would. So try and zoom out straight away from this result and just think, actually, we are still top. Yes, it's disappointing. And until we lose a game of football on this run of form, I'm not actually going to be that worried, to be honest with you. Of course, if we draw the next 4, I'm going to be really worried because we've got some very winnable games after Swansea. 4 very winnable games. I'll get the fixtures up in a minute. But yeah, anyway, John Boy, thanks so much for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you, John Boy. Farke has created an amazing culture, brought our players to new levels, but his tactics, substitutions and team selections need to be addressed. Look, I think it would be harsh to get too critical on Farke, considering the turnaround from relegation to top of the table is ridiculous. Like where we were 6 months ago to now is bonkers. But I think I agree tonight. The team was wrong for me.
Yeah, agreed. Totally with you.
You can disagree. For me, McLean starts and Hernandez starts instead of Pajeta and Roop. And the substitutions are too late. You've seen the impact that Hernandez has had. You've seen the impact McLean's had on the game. If you're given 15 minutes in a game, you can't be expected to make a difference. You might get 2 or 3 touches of the ball. It's not enough to make a difference. I would agree that there were issues slightly with tonight. We had 17 shots though, and I know Millwall had 15, and their chances were better. But yeah, they didn't feel like. I can't think of a clear-cut opportunity tonight, really.
No, not really. Yeah, a few speculative efforts, but nothing solid. And someone said here they have a game in hand. Do Swansea have a game in hand? I didn't realise that. If they do, to be honest,
they will be, because they're not playing midweek, are they?
Of course. So in which case, it's even bigger and even more disappointing that we didn't win tonight.
So we're on 55 points.
Yeah.
With 27 games played, we're 5 points clear of Swansea. So if they were to win their game in hand and their game against us, they'd go above us.
Yeah.
Brentford have got 48 points, so 7 points behind, but have 2 games in hand. So if they were to win their 2 games in hand, they'd go a point behind us. So it is tightening up. I think it is between us, Swansea and Brentford. I think it's between us lot.
But it's always been a marathon. And there will be a point where we drop down to second or even third. I hope not, of course. But let's be realistic. You know, this is unprecedented. I know I'm making excuses for the lads, but, you know, it's a bit complicated, you know, at the moment. You know, the injuries, COVID, fixture congestion. I know I'm making excuses and I can hear people screaming at the TV, but I can see both sides of the coin here. We are top of the league. We are still having a laugh just. And I'm always happy to have a friendly debate. Fred Snell, friend of the channel, says, Chris, you have to be worried with a performance like that. Well, Fred, look, if we weren't top of the league, I would be worried, but we're top of the league. And I know that sounds a bit like I'm being blind. But
the gap is tightening, isn't it?
It is. But it's not closed yet, and that's why I'm not worried. And I've seen Norwich in genuinely worrying circumstances before. This isn't a worrying circumstance for Norwich at the moment. It's not. I've seen us in much worse places than we are at the moment. Max Parsons is in the house with a super chat. And loads of super chats coming in. Thanks so much for watching the watch along tonight. Max Parsons, big up. Thanks for the £2, my friend. Kyle Howes, £3. We've really missed Sorensen the last 2 games. Well, of course, Jack. Farkas dropped Jakob Sorensen. You know, is that the reason? I mean, I tell you what, Jack, I've not seen Maxi Aarons or well, what was Jakob Sorensen, but Dimitri Giannoulis has got forwards maybe 2 times in 2 games. I've not seen any runs from our fullbacks in a long time. I mean, have I forgotten? Let me know in the comments if you disagree. I think that is part of our game, Jack, that at the moment is really not there at all.
Yeah, certainly against Middlesbrough, I didn't see it, and I think that was one of the big reasons why we struggled. I think Max got in promising positions tonight. I think it's really hard to judge Giannoulis too much on
agreed.
The last 2 performances, and also if you want to flip it, he's kept 2 clean sheets. Like arguably, his job is to keep goals out, and he's done that in 2 consecutive games. Yeah. So that's a tick in the box. I think he's probably just a little nervous to get too far forwards. And let's also not forget, when Jakob Sorensen was settling into the squad, he made a couple of defensive howlers, gave away a penalty. I think gave away 2 penalties. Brentford and was it? I can't remember. Bristol City and another game. So Sorensen made mistakes early on as well. And I think there will be a plan with Jakob Sorensen to bring him in the midfield roles later on. So, yeah, but you're bang on, Chris. I think we have missed that wing back prowess that we had in previous fixtures.
And one thing, luckily, that we never miss, because he's always here, Simon Duart, thank you so much for your very kind super chat, as always, my friend. He says, the main entertainment was Chris's Bob's knob. I love the fact that people would have joined and they'll have no idea what that is. Lack of decisiveness tonight. Still picking up points, though. If this is our dip in form, then we should be okay. You know what? I really buy this from Simon, and I needed a bit of that. You know, Simon, you've counseled me out of a bit of negativity there. I love this. And I saw someone else do it. I think it was the Norwich City kit man, John, posted about how it was a point gained, like against Middlesbrough. This is a point gained again tonight. Like, come on, like, you know, and actually, as long as we're not losing games, if we're not losing games and playing badly, and this is our dip in form if this season, I'll take that. You know, hand on heart, Jack, that this is a poor league this season. You know, hand on heart, that the teams around us won't keep it up. Like, I really, by the way, Simon, thanks so much for the chat, mate. Really appreciate that. I don't think, look at Bournemouth, yeah? Tin Pot FC. They've fallen apart, yeah? Nails in the coffin, season over. Watford have got so many blunders in them, but this is the difference, Jack. Watford are having bad games and losing. Norwich are having bad games and still picking up points. We're not being beaten. And last time we won the league, the defense was actually really shaky, and we were all saying that in the Premier League we needed to strengthen, and let's be honest, we didn't. We were complacent with our summer transfer business. We were probably actually a little bit naive. Is probably true now. We can all admit that now, but you know, bringing in Ben Gibson has completely changed the game for us. And you know, squads win leagues. Performances like that tonight, when you pick up wins again, you'll be like, I tell you what, that was a bloody massive result, you know. And other teams will dip and dive, but we know, everyone, there's 569 of you now watching, you all know that Norwich have got the quality to win the league. You just don't want to admit it yet, but just back them. Just get behind them. And what we all need to be careful of is jumping on this bandwagon of, oh, Norwich City have lost their form. Oh, we've not scored in X, Y, Z minutes. We're top of the league. Calm yourself down. I tell you what, we go and beat Swansea away, boom, we're right back in the room again. We're right back in the room.
Still, yeah, like we're not. I don't think we're completely out of it so far. And as Sam says here, with his super chat, another point towards the title. Swansea and Brentford will have dips in form, as Chris said. Heads up and on to Friday night. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sam. And as Chris mentioned there, and I saw someone tweet it the other night, if Norwich's poor performances are points against Middlesbrough, playoff contenders, and should be right in there, and a point away at Millwall on a damp, cold, wet, foggy Tuesday night, you would take that. And if anyone watched Watford against QPR last night, Watford should have won that game and lost the game because of, I don't know what it was. They just don't have the guile that Norwich City do. And that's the positive. 2 poor performances back-to-back, 2 clean sheets, 2 points. You know, 4 out of 10 performances. We picked up points. And we always say in this division, it's all about momentum. You keep the momentum going. Brentford had a really poor spell, like October, November time. They're having a good spell. There will be peaks and troughs. And if this is our trough, we're doing okay. Like, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be nervous for Friday, because I'm really nervous for Friday. I think Swansea are a good side. But we did beat them at Carrow Road, so that should be hope. Alan Montgomery, we've still only won 1 league game without him. Yeah, it's a damning statistic, but this time we do only have Emmy to blame. He was silly at the weekend, and look, he's had 3 red cards in 6 months. It's not good enough, and he has to learn if he wants to go to the very top. But you're bang on, Alan. 1 league game win without Emmy since he's joined is well, it's not good enough, is it?
Jack, just final talking point, because we spoke about it. We can speak about it now. By the way, before we close up, really important for everyone to know, we are doing another TNC Watchalong on Friday. It's going to be the biggest TNC Watchalong of the season, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a huge
Friday night.
Huge game, Friday night, beers flowing, Lakens, 20% off the description below. It's going to be a big game at Swansea, but we've then got some winnable games. Like Stoke at home is going to be tough, but then Coventry, Rotherham, Birmingham, Wickham, there's a great opportunity to really accelerate again. And I've seen someone in here, and I do want to debate. I'm always happy to debate. Total Swans TV says, Chris, why are you in denial that you can drop points? Well, we can drop points, but I think that we'll drop less points than you and we'll be promoted. So I know we will drop points eventually. I'm not, in denial about that. We will. I just think we'll drop a lot less points than most of our promotion contenders. And I don't think some of the sides that are challenging have got the squad depth that we've got. That's just the honest truth. But I'm happy to debate it as always. Thank you so much for your comment. If you agree or disagree, this is the TNC watch along, and we're always happy to chat. Look at this. Here we go. We've got some more.
Norwegian. The Norwegian Moolah is flying in this evening. A big thank you to Thomas. Honest assessment, lads. Form lost down. Look, I don't think it's that deep.
No, I don't.
I think you've got a couple of players in there that are trying to find form again. Hernandez has been injured for a while. Pukki's been injured. Giannoulis will come good. We know that, but he's new to the squad. So you've got a few little niggles there. But Millwall and Middlesbrough are both decent sides. We will come up against much worse sides this season. We have got much worse sides. And look, I think this last couple of games and Swansea, that's a really tough run of fixtures. It gets a little easier then. So you just almost have to take the punches and just remain on your feet. And then hopefully, in the following fixtures, that's where you start to land some hooks, some jabs, and then the knockout punch comes. But you have to stay on your feet. And I think this is we're going through challenges, but we can overcome them. I don't think they're the challenges that Bournemouth are going through at the moment are fatal. They're out of the title race now. The same with Watford. They're gone. It's us, it's Swansea, and it's Brentford. Swansea will be a lovely kind of litmus test. We'll know where we're at come Swansea, and we beat them at Carrow Road. But I honestly wouldn't look to. I don't think it's as deep as we're making out. The Championship is long. It's extended. It's intense, and yes, it is weaker this season, but it's still going to be challenging. And this was never going to be easy. And yes, we got carried away, and I don't regret that one bit. Maybe we might not get 100 points, but I still think we've got enough.
Absolutely, Simon Dane, the man of this TNC watch along, 100%. What a guy! If you've not seen his lamb setup, it's over on @Talk Norwich City Twitter account now. It is absolutely hilarious and brilliant. And he's also given us a fantastic, very kind super chat. He says, very disappointing result and overall performance. The sheep weren't too impressed either. Simon, absolute legend. Thanks for super chat, mate. And thanks to every one of you for all of your comments. Everyone that's watched tonight. It's been probably what could well be a record-breaking watch-along in terms of views, isn't it, Jack? And
yeah, massively. I love the midweek ones. Friday, I'm really buzzing for Friday because it feels like a big occasion.
And it's also worth saying that we've got an opposition preview coming up, and it will be out on Thursday evening, probably, hopefully, being recorded with the Swansea fans. We will get all the intel. But for now, Jack, the captain's hat remains sitting sad next to me, and it's not come on.
Yeah, well, yeah. The hat is firmly off at the moment. What's our final thoughts then? We've got a couple of. Thankfully, there's not too much time to dwell on this result.
Hang on. Sorry, mate. Sorry, James. We can't write off Reading. We will write them off. Tin Pot FC. They are honestly, they are a dreadful football club from top to bottom, and you don't need to worry about them. I tell you what, you do not need to worry about them. Honestly, horrendous football club. Sorry, Jack.
That's going to come back to bite us.
No, it's not. They're Reading. Even if it does, they support Reading. Imagine a life where you support Reading. I mean, God. I mean, lockdown's hard enough. Imagine being in lockdown and supporting Reading. God, dreadful. It really is.
Okay. From now until Friday, what's the mood saying? Nerves, confidence, arrogance?
No, nervous. No, nervous. We narrowly beat them at Carrow Road. We know that Swansea are a great team. Swansea are a great team. I'm not going to sit there and say they're not. Brentford and Swansea are teams that and actually Norwich City over the years have had some great battles with Swansea. We went up with Swansea, of course. We were there. I was jealous of Swansea for quite a few seasons because they came up with Norwich, with Southampton, if you remember, and they stayed there. And they invested, and they bought exciting players, and they played attractive football. Swansea, I respect Swansea. I think they're a great team. They can definitely hurt us, and it's a huge test for what we're calling our most resolute, solid defence in seasons and seasons. Because we've got Andre Ayew running at us, for God's sake. We've got Conor Hourihane, who always does well against Norwich, coming up against us. So. Swansea are a great team. It's going to be tough. And to be honest with you, Jack, I'm not going to hide it. I am nervous for Friday night.
Yeah, massively. John Boy, we're 17th in the table in terms of conversion. That needs to change. Plus side, Hanley's been different class. Meanwhile, record stream. Nice job. Thank you so much, John. That's the fascinating thing, isn't it? We were first in 2018, 2019. Amazing shot conversion and goals. Terrible defence. This time, really solid defence. Terrible going forward. Well, not terrible going forwards, but in terms of chances we've created and which have resulted in goals, it's not looking great. So it's the complete opposite. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I would agree. Another game tonight where I think we had 25 shots against Millwall at Carrow Road and didn't score. And we had 17 tonight against Millwall. It was once again 0-0. 2 championship games against Millwall where we haven't managed to score. What's that? 42 shots on goal against Millwall, no goals. That's not ideal.
That's one way to put it. But we're more resolute. Anyway, Jack, another amazing watch along.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, it's great. It's been great. Yeah.
See you all on Friday night. See you all on Friday night. It's going to be class.
It's a 8:15 kickoff Friday, so a late one. I hope you'll all be awake. We'll be live at 8 p.m. So come and join us then. Hit subscribe so you don't miss out. I need to go to the toilet again. I can't lie. Thanks very much for watching. Record-breaking stream. Norwich City still, say it louder for the people at the back, top of the league. And we'll see you again on Friday. Have a lovely week. See you all again very soon. Bye-bye.
Top of the league.